So, I'm back with the tutorial thing. I'm gonna erase this. It is the 26th of December for me, 2:36 AM. Am I up late because I can't sleep? No, because I literally wrote on my Twitter, I'm gonna do this today, and then I came home at like 1 AM. Great. Okay. Let's do this. Unlike in Ocarina of Time, your file name doesn't matter. Like, you're not losing frames because of the long file name. Okay. Let's do this. Awesomeness, hype. I hate myself. Okay, one of the questions I get asked a lot is, why do you play the Japanese version, not the English version? I want to cover that right away. Because the Japanese version is faster. Okay, now that I got that down, no. The Japanese version, although the English version now displays 2 signs per second, the Japanese version is still faster. The reason for that is, first off, because of the text, it is still faster, and there are a few small things which enable you to get items earlier than you could get them in the English version. That's, for example, the Hookshot. Well, that's basically just the Hookshot, because of the pirate sites. In other categories, the Japanese version is still faster. I am not entirely sure about all masks though. It should be faster still. But for example, in 100%, yeah, exactly. Japanese is still faster for 100%, but just barely if you get the Postman Heart piece first try. The Japanese version loses about 0.18 seconds per loading zone over the English version. So, yeah. This is one of the huge stupid things about the Japanese version. You lose time in loading zones. You demand Grotto or wrong word. Nope, I'm not gonna show that. I'm gonna show you our route, the bomb duping. So yeah, there are 2 routes, basically. Actually, there are 3, but one is super slow. Like, both are slow. Two of them are slow, and one is fast. I'm gonna show a slower one because I think it fits way better for beginners, since you don't have to deal with things like grotto wrong word and a Deku Palace hover. Because if you fail the Deku Palace hover, the route I'm gonna show you is faster, and like, I had lots of trouble learning the Deku Palace hover, so I think it's not really useful for people that just want to run this game, which is why I'm gonna cover a route that is way easier. About the route itself, it's about 10 to 20 seconds slower than the fastest route there is. So it's not much. And, yeah. So what I just did there is a quick turn. I'm gonna show that again, because it's useful at the beginning. Some stuff at the beginning you might want to know is, why am I backwalking? Backwalking is faster. Basically, once the distance is longer than 4 rolls, backwalking is considered faster. Why exactly? I forgot the reason, but does English use any of these routes? No. So, target, if you want to do a quick turn like this, so the camera goes into the other direction immediately, Because otherwise you would have to turn, and you can see the camera just turns slowly. It takes a few frames until it is where you want it. What you do is you target, hold the stick like backward, like in the direction you want Link to face, and then target again. So that was slow, like this. If you are doing it too slow, you will get this. This means you did it too slow. Hey, Ryan Elton. It's also pretty cool. In my opinion, if you can do it consistently, somewhat useful at the end. Not too much. Might save a second then. I don't know. But yeah, basically, target, turn, target. If you see like that it's not in one frame, and then you did it too fast. If you get inverted camera, you did it too slow. Like this. Okay, turn. Thanks. If I remember correctly, you can skip a log here somehow. It's not useful. I think he clips up then, and then you can keep on running, but whatever. Just go this way. Okay. The beginning is super boring, and you'll learn to hate it, basically. And after a while, you're just gonna not care anymore. You're just like, yeah, another 7 seconds of my life, I'm gonna watch the intro. I just watched it for like 1,500 times, so like these 7 minutes wouldn't matter anymore. I'm saying 7 minutes because that's like the point where most people reset. Because of a trick called Salesman Skip, which saves about, how much does it save? I think it saves about, yeah, it should save around, 40 seconds. Yeah, so just mashing here. Mashing, and more mashing. Dude, I just realized I'm hungry. Whatever, it doesn't matter. There's nothing you can do to avoid the beginning, like the start of cutscenes. And in literally every category, you watch that because of this super cool trick called Salesman Skip. Just like I said, it saves 40 seconds. So you can't just say, okay, we're going for a race file, which starts like 21 minutes in, because you would have, like, like, there are a few things where that you could optimize before already, and people that have better times would just lose time to using a race file. Okay. Just like Ocarina of Time, this game has two versions. There is the 1.0 and 1.1 version. But it doesn't really matter, because there is no advantage for the Japanese 1.0 version yet. The only thing that is different, like glitch-wise, is you can hit the hidden owl. Wow, I'm good. You can hit the hidden owl without ISG on 1.0 by using Epona. And I think you can also do that on 1.1, but whatever. Like, that uses another technique I don't know right now. And you can do Ocarina items, I think, in first cycle on 1.0. I'm not sure. So yeah, just follow the path. Go over here, fly here, drop, spin. Usually you can spin twice without really using time. Hold down left to like kind of get on this flower and fly over here. Nothing really useful and nothing really important. So I'm gonna. I can't show this because I never go for it, but you can save a few seconds if you sight up on this flower and like basically at the frame you land on, so you dive before your text comes up. just like this. I never did this, why do I get this now? So, like this, and then you can fly over there, and you basically just skipped this text. I'm not sure, Atatosk. I am not sure. Okay, so just go the usual way. All the way up here. 5 side hops to the right to make it here. Like, to make it up there, and then you can back walk up here because it's faster. Okay, one thing. Here is a trigger. Look at my B button. It starts here. There. Basically where my B button is at right now. On the second stair. There is a trigger for a cutscene with a masked salesman, which should be standing here. You can skip that one by pause buffering every frame all the way up to the loading zone, which lies behind this door. So, the way you do this is, like, you get up here, and then you side hop, and then you basically aim for the center, maybe a pixel more to the left than the center of those two doors. That's what you aim for, and then you spin up, and by spinning you can delay the cutscene by about 2 stairs if you pause at the right frame. So, like, you spin up, and then you pause, and then you pause buffer all the way up there. Because I'm not sure if I'm going to get it, I'm just going to show it without going onto the trigger. It just looks like this. You hit start, and you hold the direction you want to go, and then you hit start again. But don't mash. You need to time it. A visual cue I used at the beginning were the C and the R button. Like, look at the way they go out of the screen, and imagine the position they need to be for you to pause again. Like, for example, imagine they go out of the screen and still be there, and at some point they're like for example, let's say 20 centimeters off screen, and that's when you need to pause again. This is how I used to learn pause buffering. But now I'm just doing it by feeling. So yeah, that's a way, like, that's how I used to learn it. So, yeah, spin, and don't get it. I told you I'm not gonna get it. Once you got the pause menu up, you wanna just pause your way up to the door, to the loading zone, and you're gonna skip exactly this cutscene. No, you're not famous, Insomnia. Yeah, reset. Usually you would reset because you could just skip this entire cutscene and save 40 seconds. If you're an emulator, you don't want to go for it, by the way, because the pause and unpause lag is so huge and inconsistent that you don't want to do it. But yeah, it would kind of look like spin. And this way you would have to make up all the way to the door, like this. Okay. Ah, what am I doing? No. Chad, don't die on me. Hey, Tracomo. Okay. If you watched, I don't know, end up doing 100%, me doing 100%, me watching with the camera tilted because my setup is tilted. Thanks for that. Face boxes. You might have noticed, or like, if you watch Sahir, like, people that just did, don't you stop pause when you hear the door. No, you don't stop pausing at all, because, if you stop pausing, you might risk actually getting caught by the masked salesman. You just pause until you reach the loading zone. You might notice I didn't reset. Although, you've seen other people reset at the beginning. This is a NTSC thing only, like, not in Japanese. Where you reset after you've seen the clock on the screen, and then you're sure that the game saved, and then you save 2 seconds. really useful. Not really. Okay. Go here, which is East Cloc Town, because everyone can read that. And then there is that fancy cutscene. And then you go down here to this flower. Use this flower and fly to the right. A good way to do this is by holding Z target. Fly on the roof here and enter this door. Then go down the stairs. One side hop is faster than two. And enter this door. Like, go to the left and enter this door. And here is the badass grandma sitting way too close in front of the fire and with her fucking spikes on the wheelchair. Listen to the JP's NTSC. Yeah, I mean the English. It feels stupid saying English all the time. Listen to the Four Giants story twice, which is the last option here. And that gets you to the last day, which is where you want to go to. Just hold up, quick turn, and hold down. And then you can backflip on this and get past that. Go to the left, enter the loading zone, go to South Cloc Town, and from South Cloc Town go to West Cloc Town. Okay, in any percent, this place is actually kind of useless, except for blind bombs and the scarecrow. Second door from, like, down there. Enter that one. Hey, Miracle Foam. Yeah. And then you're in the store. Talk to the scarecrow, and advance to night of the third day. The reason for that is you don't want to catch the bomber, you don't want to get the moons tier. There are easy ways to skip this, and I'm gonna show the full beginner route, which is slower than, like, you're gonna lose time on, like, okay, I'm gonna show, oh my god, I barely have time to show everything. Okay. There is a RNG based part. Like, you go back to East Cloc Town, go back to the flower I just showed you, and grab the ferry, which flies around here now. If you want to get that ferry during day, you need to go to the laundry pool, so that's slower. Okay, from here on you have two possible ways to get money, because you'll need money soonish, at least 60 rupees. Okay. One way is to, like, the slow way is to enter this. Go up the stairs and enter the first door to the left. Open up this chest, and here are 100 rupees. You usually don't want to do that because this way is 8 seconds slower than the other way I'm going to show you. And then you can just, like, go and grab magic and, like, do stuff. Well, you don't want to grab magic. You still want to exit through here. Okay, just target the wall left, well, a little more left, and backwalk, and he'll let you pass. The faster way is to, like, go out here and farm rupees. With all the rupee spots there that are out here, which are like this one I just showed you. This one, all the ones up here. I need to hurry because I need to show gainer and everything. Stupid time restriction. Game, don't be stupid. These rupees and the ones up there. This is faster. Usually it's faster. If you're having bad RNG, you don't get enough rupees and they basically have to reset. And then you definitely, no matter which route you took, you want to enter through this. Even if you grab the chest. And then you go up here to the ferry, because you just grab the stray ferry, and you want magic in order to shoot Skull Kid. If there was a way, just like I got asked before, if there was a way to get the Ocarina without magic, I don't know if it would be worth it. The reason why you go here this way is because there is a cutscene usually if you enter through the other areas. And since you don't enter this area anymore, you don't want to watch the cutscene. So you save like 20 seconds by leaving Cloc Town and entering through this exit, because you have to wait for midnight anyway for the tower to open. Okay. But yeah, usually, like, 95% of the times you get more than 60 rupees, which is enough for this route to, do. Okay. Enter through the first entrance. Enter through the first exit, or whatever. Hold up, back walk. Like, flick up, flick your control stick up, and then back walk. Now we're gonna go to the bank and deposit your money. Maximum only 90, because you won't be able to carry more later anyway. Okay. Leave, go to South Cloc Town again, and then go all the way up here. Okay, I have barely any time, so I'm gonna do this quickly. Okay, there are two ways to get up here. The first way is called a gainer, which is like you target, you release target, on the same frame you do a backflip, and one frame after you hit target again, which kind of looks like this. Okay, you usually don't want to do that if you like have plenty of time and are not too consistent at it. So what you want to do is, I see lots of people targeting this wall, then backflip, release backflip, and hold to the left and hope they get it. In my opinion, that's not so good. The second strat, called twisted backflip, is easier and usually super consistent if you're doing it right and if you have the time to set it up. If you're just targeting this wall, you might run into trouble and maybe backflip off the platform you're just standing on. So what you want to do is like, just like this, stand like this. So you're like on a, like when you target a wall, it's like a 45-degree angle more to the right. And what you're just gonna do then is you target, you backflip, and then exactly when you started backflipping, you release target and you hold down left. This makes Link turn to the left, grab the edge, and you're up. That's basically all there is. But yeah, if you're just targeting this wall down there, you might run into trouble and maybe backflip down. I've seen so many people failing a twisted backflip up here because their alignment was just not right. You should have the time to get a gainer. It depends. If you get the rupee chest, you definitely do. You have like 3 in-game hours to do it. If you go for the RNG route, you usually have like 15 in-game minutes to get up there. So, yeah. And then just hold... something I forgot to say. It's just very, very trivial. You just, when you're up there, you want to target or you want to face the gate or the door. Because the camera will always look in the direction Link was looking at when the cutscene started. So, you want to look at the door, so when the cutscene ends, you can just hold forward and mash A to skip another text box and save a few seconds. And here, just smash. Just smash. Mash a little more. Oh, not anymore. Okay, on this point you can actually just start holding forward already. Once you get control again, hit Z to target Skull Kit, and hit B right away after. Hold it for a short time, and release it again, and then untarget and spin. The reason why I want to untarget first and then spin is to not go into see-up mode, which is a stupid thing on the Japanese version, because I don't think that happens on the English version. Because for some reason, if you spin first and then untarget, for some reason Link goes into see-up mode, which is really, really weird. And I do not understand that. Yeah. As you have seen, I wanted to split. Should teach a hidden owl setup that doesn't use a Mega Flip because it's super easy for beginners. There are as well as the Mega Flip one. I can? Are there any visual cues for TCS? There are... Yeah, there are. I know 3. Hey, SSIRC. IRC. I know 3 visual cues for Turtle Cutscene Skip. I think I'm gonna show them off later. I can only show 1 setup though, I think. Okay, so now you equip the Ocarina on whatever button you like, but you should make sure that it is not the button you usually have your choose on, and just a side note, you don't want your choose to be on C down. Not on the button you want your bombs to be on, and hit the Ocarina button, and hit it again, because Japanese is stupid. Play Song of Time, and once the text box comes up, after you hit yes, reset to skip another cutscene. SSRC or Chris, I would prefer if you would stick to English. I don't know if I'm gonna make a German tutorial for everything. Why is red background appear in the chat sometimes? That's called Nick Flash. When someone says thief, thief block, or whatever, it's gonna show up red with a red background. Yeah, hold down right to enter the gate immediately, and talk to the salesman to watch another way too long cutscene, which should not have been in the game, because it just throws up more questions anyway. I don't know which strat I'm gonna show for Hidden Owl. I actually don't know. Because it's... I don't know. I basically only know the Mega Flip one. That's bad, Splint. You should learn alternative ways then. Like, for example, I never have my hookshot on C right. I sometimes have it on C left, if needed. The one without Mega Flip, maybe. Okay. I can show you the one without Mega Flip, where you jump slash. Okay, I'm gonna show this one. I'm just gonna make it more secure because of that. Is it better to use the C stick or use XYZ? It is definitely better to use XYZ. Because if you use, whenever you use the C stick, you might hurry a little and accidentally use another item. Start another cycle and show the other. I can, I guess. Wouldn't be bad. I think I'm gonna do this. Yeah. But you definitely need to have alternative equips for your equips. Dang. That was the weirdest sentence I said today. Because if you have like bombs and hookshot or bow on the same button, you might have trouble doing unbuffered weird shots. Show the easy one. Okay. I'm gonna show the safe and easy one. Actually, I'm not gonna show the mega flip one. Because it's the same as it is in my old any % tutorial thingy, which was super loveless, and basically I just did it because I was bored, and I hate it. I don't know, I didn't hate it, I just didn't like it. Okay. Now this stupid cutscene is over. Okay, I said I'm gonna show off the safe route, right? Okay, so okay, leave the clock tower. I need to think about what the safe route was, or like not the safe route, but the beginner's route, because I really think Grotto Wrong Warp is not good for a beginner. Okay, go to the left because you want money. You're money hungry. We're going full RG today. And go up the stairs. Best rolling time, never mash rolls, because that's slow. Go over here, jump slash here. And go over here, and there's a hidden chest. Good rolling timing is if you wait like 2 frames between the rolls. Never mash them. Always time them. Shoe hover and walls makes you cry. Then you should be just faster. Okay. Go over here. And go to West Cloc Town again. Buy bombs. Basically, buy the bomb bag and 10 shoes. Because you want to blow yourself up, or basically just do stuff the game didn't want you to do. Buy the bomb bag. And buy 10 bomb shoes. Okay. And here's the reason why you basically don't want to have your bomb shoes and see down. Equip them. This is the equip I prefer. Doesn't matter what you use actually. Okay. Make sure you slash. So I'm just gonna explain this real quick. If you want to go for the mega flip one, you target this wall, or this wall, it doesn't actually matter. And then you get ISG. Hover your way up there with 9 shoes and untarget in between. So you can see Link once you're like up there, and then do a mega flip, and then you're back here. But okay, Chad told me I shouldn't show this, so I'm not gonna show this. So go here and target this wall. Get ISG, or just be bad like me and get damage ISG, or just get damage. And hover your way up here. Small note, I dislike this one. Okay. Usually you can just side up and jump slash on the thing now, but I don't want to do this. So I'm gonna do... You can jump slash, like you can see, the entire stair is a loading zone, and everything past the stairs is not a loading zone anymore. So you can jump slash once you're past this seam here, like once you're in the reach of this texture here. So now I'm in an unloaded area basically. No, I'm not. I am in an area I'm not supposed to be at. I'm still at West Cloc Town. So, and hit this L. because this is important actually. Usually you would do Song of Double Time now, but I'm not gonna do that because I need the time to actually show off stuff. So, fight out. Don't you teach them ISG? I have a video for that. It's a glitch video I made before I started this video because I would have to explain way too much. So you want to wait out, and then you respawn here. Talk to the shop owner. Yeah, that's the shop owner. I'm smart today. To the bank guy and grab the money you deposited in the first cycle, because that's what you need. Enter the shop again. And buy 20 chews. And since we're doing the easy route, usually you would see people, usually you would see people leave this way. You don't do this. This is hard. You don't like hard stuff. If you want to learn it, or learn something about the bomber, watch other speedrunner. Well, maybe not for the bomber. What's the anime picture from? This is a anime called Dude, Umineko no Naku Karni. And lead through South Cloc Town, because you want to go through the swamp. This route does not use Grotto, Wrong Warp, or the Deku Palace Lever. Okay, and then just basically do a super slide here. Or just backwalk, it doesn't really matter. And what you're looking for is this Gossip Stone. This is the important part. Walk in front of it, pull out the Ocarina and mash B. And this is gonna happen. So now you're in a cutscene state, and you can't watch cutscenes because your time stopped. You can't watch cutscenes. That's good. And enter this loading zone, and just super slide here. Okay. Yeah, but I don't know the setup for it, Kyle. Equip Deku Mask over your bomb cheese because you're not gonna need them soonish. Put it on, and why did you get 20 chews? Because you're gonna need them later. And go this way. Here's another thing I want to explain real quick. You want to get a Deku stick off of this Baba because you can't get a Deku stick off of the other one. So, make this one attack you, and once it's stretched out like this, attack it twice. Attack me? It's stretched out, so attack it. Now it's gonna look like this. And then attack it again in order to get a Deku stick. I'm saying this right now because you'll need this later. Deku stick. And always grab it as a Deku. It's not important at the Deku stick, but it's important at the Deku nuts. Oh no, never grab it as a Deku. Because this text box here is super slow as a Deku, because the game then thinks that you're like, at the beginning, before first cycle, there is a chest with Deku nuts in there, and the game thinks, oh, you just opened the chest, so let's make this slow. Okay. Usually here is a very good point to play Song of Double Time. I'm not gonna do it because I want to show stuff. I'm actually gonna invert it. Just think of me just like that I just played Song of Double Time, because you should do this. And super slide here. Or just backwalk there. It actually doesn't matter. Super sliding just is faster. Okay. Usually I would do some super fancy hyper extended super slide here. I'm not gonna do this. You enter, you don't talk to the monkey because the monkey is slow and he doesn't like you. Go to the left. Then go to the right. Then to the right. Then straight. Then left. And then again left. Basically, once you went straight, only go left. That sounds kind of political. Talk to the witch, because you want to have some awesome information to get bottles. Inverted camera is awesome. And get up here. So just in case you did not write it down or anything, I'm just gonna say it again. For the Woods of Mystery, to go to the witch, you go to left, right, right, straight, left, left. Okay, talk to that witch. She's gonna be like, oh my god, my sister, and gives you a bottle. And you'll never help her, actually. Turn into Deku, because you're gonna need it anyway, and Human Link is the slowest form of movement in this game. Like, he has the slowest movement. And go here. And as I said, imagine it's night. I just need the time to show off things. Okay. Yeah, Ratatosk. I could actually tell what it is on second and third day. I don't know if I hard though. Okay, you want to go here. Here you do a thing called long jump. This is basically if you're standing close to an edge and you get damage, Link is gonna jump off and use like the damage boost to jump further. Super easy. So what you want to do is like you see up to like this. Doesn't matter if it's like here or if it's here. So you have like a super wide angle to do this. I usually don't see up for this one. This one is rather important at 100% because you can't avoid this trick. If you're just got into learning, you definitely want to learn it too. And don't draw your sword. It's not important to be very close to the edge here. So, you got the right angle. Turn around and place a bomb. Like, drop a bomb and get a little further to the edge. Once you're jumping, mash the Deku button so the Octo throws you, and make sure to, like, void out or drown as Deku. So you spawn up here, and you can spin your way here. The reason why I don't want to draw your sword is Link needs time to put back his sword, which is bad, because then the Octo might grab you and you're still not a Zora, a Deku. And then you can't drown, which is bad. And then get boosted over here, like him. I'm gonna make a route for the Grotto Warp 2, like I'm gonna make a tutorial, but not today. Go all the way over here. If you have the right angle right away, or like, you know how to, like, you know how to do hold your control stick, then it's just like this. Like, usually you should aim like this as a Deku, then turn into human and jump. Just hold forward and jump. This sounds like a suicide commando, but it's not. Link will clip on this edge here and you can walk up there, which is good. Thanks, Firstborn. Okay, and turn Deku again, because it's faster. You too, a Merry Christmas. Go into this flower, and go to this awesome owl over here, which we're fortunately only gonna meet once. Just gonna tell you stuff for exactly 9 text boxes, or is it 10? I don't know. And learn Song of Soaring. Basically, Song of Soaring is like the core of this speedrun, along with hovering. If you can do these two, like, if you did the rung owl, like the hidden owl thing, just like I showed before, and you do a like you know how to hover consistently, then you're good to go basically. Well, you need to do super slides too, at least at one point. Okay, go down here and enter Deku Palace. I started the tutorial stuff like 90 minutes ago. It is 3:20 AM. I'm gonna die. Okay. A good way to get past these is not talk to them. It's literally just called a recoil flip, which is you pull out a bomb, and when it explodes, like short before it explodes, shield drop it, hold up your shield, backflip, and release your stick. Can I ask you why you're not as human before duping instead of dropping it during flight? During the flight as a Deku Bella. That's a good question. I don't know. Let me think. Oh, because usually you don't have nuts at that point. You could do it in this route. You couldn't do it in the bottle, like in the Grotto Wrong Work route. You couldn't do it in the Grotto Wrong Work route because you wouldn't have nuts at that point. Okay, so go to the left here and get infinite sword glitch up this sign. Because you haven't stored any damage, it's not gonna break, so you have lots of time to do it. Okay, here's a thing that is actually a little harder, but still way easier. So, look at where I'm standing. It is the edge of this patch here. It's the top left corner. This is where you want to stand. So you enter here, you hold up, and you have to make sure that you're like standing here. That's basically all there is to it. The camera is fixed, so you just have to hold down for the right angle, or like flick down. Like you go here, go up here to the patch, and then flick down, and you'll have the right angle to hover up there and get on the platform. Now here comes the little harder part, which is, look at these wooden logs here, which are on the texture. So you see there is like the second one from the right, and this is the third one from the right. You need to draw your bomb in between like those. So hold forward, pull out your bomb, get on this patch, on this edge, hold down, just like I did, but it failed. Like flick down and then shield and hover up there. And you want to make sure that you do that immediately, because otherwise you're gonna miss the cycle, and that's bad. I don't know. Am I a swindle? What is a swindle? And then you're up there. Like, you just flick down, and then you hold up your shield, and then you backflip 3 times, which you do by holding target, shield, up, and mash A. And then you're on this platform. Put on Deku Mask, hold to the right, release, and then fly to this platform. And then fly to this platform. Okay, now when I started, I wouldn't be able to do this. So what you want to do if you fail is am I taking requests to show glitches? I am at the end, yeah. So what you would do then is try to land on this fence here, because if you're on there, you can hover up your way to here, or I think that would be fastest, because then otherwise you can't make it from this platform anymore. If you would do the Grotto Wrong Work route, you would come from the grotto hole there where the torch is, hover up on this fence, pull out a bomb at this end, run, backwalk up to here, hover up, do two hovers, and then side up on this platform, and then do a time jump to get on here. Too much of the side stuff. Okay, another thing, which is kind of funny to see when people like Let's Player do this, or people that just start it and can't get the Ocarina spot here. You enter this thing, like you enter the area, you put on Deku Mask, or you have Deku Mask on already, just hold forward and spin off the edge. And then you're in the right spot. Because for some reason on the Japanese version, the spot is somewhat precise. So you need to spin off that edge while just holding forward, and you will get into the right spot. Make sure to say yes to the monkey, which is like one of those stupid owl thingies. Okay, and then just learn Sonata, which we unfortunately cannot skip yet. It's a little sad. I don't know, Gaby. Are you on the English version? Because I've seen lots of people having trouble with that on the Japanese one. Like, they literally tried every spot, and the monkey just didn't want to talk to them. Okay, now you get Sonata. And usually at this point, you're like... I don't know, 25 minutes in the run. So, where do you want to go now? You want to go... where do you want to go? Exactly. So, now, you target, you hit the owl before. Yeah, you need bombs and shoes, that's why you don't dupe here. Okay, you hit start, you hit R, and select, like, you hit right once to select this map point. Pull out the Ocarina and play Sing of Soaring. And make sure to not hit your control stick, otherwise your game's gonna crash. Okay, now, Snowhead is selected, or rather, Snow Village thingy. So, yeah, accept this point and soar there. Now, if you watch Current Runner, you see them grabbing this bomb drop, breaking their sticks and nuts there, and drinking the potion, destroying the snowball, and yeah, then dupe. You don't want to do that, because that's bad. So, you just super slide over here. Merry Christmas, Gaby. If you can do it, you can recoil flip off of that guy, which I just failed at. Anyone go over here? No problem, Atlas. Seriously, no problem. Okay, now look at the map. Before you had these 3 points. Now you have 5 map points. Every map point gives you another option to warp to. This one is, like this one, where you just sort to, gives you the option to warp to Woodfall. And this one gives you the option to warp to Stone Tower, which saves quite some time. Okay. But you need to play Song of Soaring now without a map value. And since you want to play it without a map value, I have to leave the area. Usually you just enter the area and play Song of Soaring, because then the soaring takes you to Great Bay Coast, as you can see here. And then you can get the Zora Mask. Thanks, Flint. Hey, SM Loader. Go to the Zora. This was the worst recoil flip I did in my entire life, I think. And push him to the shore. And remember, it's supposed to be night right now. Which is why I'm gonna play some double time soonish. How come you can skip New Wave Bossa Nova cutscene, but not Sonata of Awakening cutscene? I think you don't get the song right away by just talking to the monkey, can you? No, you can't. Play Song of Healing! And then, don't play piano. Well, you can play piano if you want, but don't spam Bible thumbs because, I don't know. The emoji at this cutscene is just stupid. I don't like it. I shouldn't go to Twitter when I have the chat open. This is bad. Watch this cutscene. My chat is the best, I guess. I don't know. This is how you make a sad cutscene completely awesome, I guess. Okay, now you got the Zora Mask. You got all the masks you need for this run right now. And you're like, I think usually you are around 36 minutes into the run. Maybe a little less. I don't know. Okay. Now here comes something. Here comes the major difference, and after that point, I'm gonna tell you when it's the same with the grotto route. Okay. Hold upright, then hold forward, and you'll get the perfect angle to do a super slide. Upright, up, and super slide. Equip this, and this, because you're gonna catch a fish soonish. Okay, that was no ESL position. Here's the thing. If you equip a mask you've worn before, and then a mask you didn't wear before over it, you're gonna skip the cutscene, like this. Oh, and another thing that is kind of important, like, it's not important, but it saves you some time. If you, okay, go over here. Basically, you don't want to go here, you want to swim to here because it's faster. If you went from human to a mask form, you're gonna see there's like that cutscene in which the time stops. Always hold the direction, because that skips that cutscene, and you save like 2 seconds. Drink the potion and catch a fish. That's all you gotta do. And leave again. enter through this and go to Pirate's Fortress. Oh my god, and now comes the part I am going to hate when it comes to explaining. I will hate this part. Go to the left as soon as possible and jump off here, because then the pirates are not going to catch you. And then you can do dolphin dives because they're faster. Okay. Now, you either want to have a maximum of 7 bombs, or you're fast. So you want to hover over here. You don't need to see up. I recommend not doing a mega flip. If you want to do a mega flip, then do it the right way, and go to this edge and aim like this. Full Grown Gaming has quite a few tutorials on how to do this one faster. If you aim like this and turn around, you only need 2 bombs, and then you can do a mega flip and you'll make it over there. I'm not going to show this though. So you're here, you get Ice Cheek, and then you do 5 length hovers. Hey Pizarre. They are not too precise. 3, 4. Actually thinking about it, I want to keep a few more bombs, so whatever. You could basically drop the bombs here because there's water under you. And there you made it. 5 side ups to the left, 8 side ups up here. This is the dupe method. Duping is easy. I think everyone can dupe. Flick down so you get the right angle for the backlog, 2 side ups to the right, and a super slide or backlog. And you'll make it up here. Okay, now I'm gonna play Single Double Time, because it's still day, and during day, the pirates have a better sight, which is bad. And you want it to be night, so you can just troll the pirates and get the Hookshot without using the bow, because we don't have the bow yet. No, I'm not gonna dupe at Fairy, because that drought is stupid. Because you need the bombs, and you're not gonna dupe over bomb chews, because if you would dupe with a Fairy over your bomb chews, you wouldn't be able to get them back without buying a few again. And that would be super slow. That would be like 30-40 seconds slower, or even slower. So you dupe with a fish. Here comes a part I don't like. I don't like to explain. Yeah, the part I'm showing now only works on the Japanese version, because on the English version it doesn't make a difference if it's day or night. For the pirate side, they're always gonna catch you. But that's not the case for the Japanese version. I don't know why they fixed that. Makes no sense to me, because this is more realistic. Okay, you enter. You will see the camera kind of pan in, just very slightly. Hit target, sight up to the right, do 2 rolls forward and 2 rolls towards the barrels you'll see at the end. Go to the center, make sure you're in between the barrels, shield drop a bomb. Oh my god, Fneur has a very, very in-depth tutorial on this. I'm just gonna try to make it fast and cover the most important things. Okay, enter. 2 and 2 towards the barrels. Make sure you're in the center. Shield drop. Put on Zora Mask. Do 2 steps. Hit A. Make sure the camp, and make sure you don't suck like I do. It is hard to explain and to it's hard to explain and to show stuff. So okay, it is actually good that I fail thinking about it. So once the bomb is on top, you put on Zora Mask and you hold forward. The Zora is not, Link is not gonna grab the barrel, or he's not going to climb on it. He's just going to climb on it if you hit A. So you wait up like 2 steps of Zora, maybe 1.5, so you don't roll, and then you hit A while holding forward. When you... Don't hold target during that, by the way. When you see him climb, don't hold forward anymore. And start hitting target. Like, you hit A and hit target right away after. So the camera gets in the right position as fast as possible. And once it is, like, the camera will go above Link first. And once it's behind Link again, because you're holding target, you do a side up to the left. But make sure to not hold the control stick. You flick the control stick to the left and then release it again. Because this way, the distance is not going to be as long. I think I can show it here. Like, I flick, and you see, like, my right foot is on the line. And now I'm going to hold it. And as you can see, I made it a little further. Just barely, but I did. And this is important for this part. So, flick. Not hold. I'm gonna hold. Yeah, it barely makes a difference, but it does. It matters. Okay. So, yeah. Once you did the side hop, C up and hold left. Just hold left until the bomb explodes. You will need practice for this. There are easier strats, but this is, in my opinion, one of the easiest. And it is the fastest strat, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, I'm gonna try to documentate it while doing it. But I'm gonna do it like I usually do, because I barely have time for anything. Okay, enter. Target, side up, right, roll, roll. Now 2 rolls towards the barrels. Shield drop, put on Zora Mask, hold forward, hit A, target, side up left, release, C up left. And then, like, hold left during the entire jump, and then only make it up here. Put on Deku Mask, because they're gonna catch you right away if you fall into the water, and shoot a bubble to this nest, to this beehive here. Okay, now here comes the stupid part. You want to dupe. You don't want to put on Zora Mask, I'm dumb. You want to dupe. For this, you either want to get rid of all your bombs, which I'm going to do right now. You have water here, so you can just throw them in the water. I usually don't need to. If you have more than 3, you can just, like, drop 3 and then you can't use any more explosives, and that's actually good. Okay. Get rid of your stick, get rid of your nuts, because you don't want them, and drop the fish. And you should have watched my glitch tutorial, or you should know how to ESS dupe at least. So, hold ESS position, make your feet shuffle, hit the bottle, and then the item you want to dupe over 1 frame after to dupe over, for example, the sticks. You'll hear the arrow sound, and yeah. Hold ESS again. Do the same thing for the nuts. And do the same thing for bombs. As you see, I'm a smart person. I'm even smarter than I thought I would be. You want to dupe over your bombs and not over anything else. You need to make sure it is in your hand, so dupe over your bombs. Okay. And you don't need the fish anymore, so get rid of that one too. Okay. Now you got 4 bombs, which is the amount of eggs there are in Pirate's Fortress. Okay. Your next items are just gonna be a bottle and the Zora Mask. So you want to equip bottle, Zora Mask and everything usually. Like, you have 2 empty slots here, so usually you have, like, your equips before the last dupe should be bombs, Zora Mask, and a bottle with a fish in it. Put on Zora Mask and turn in a direction so you can backflip into the water and mash B, or just hit B once you land, so you get a quick dive and catch the egg. Now you can get the Hookshot. I hope that wasn't too fast or too much, but some part, like, it is hard to show this off. Or explain this, and like, do everything in real time. Maybe I'm gonna documentate it, or whatever, documentate it. Ah, fuck off. Okay, you'll need the Hookshot, Zora Mask, and Bottle. That's gonna be like your entire equips over the entire run now. Over the entire Pirate's Fortress thing. Okay, where do you want to go now? I should have shown it, so I'm gonna show it. You want to go in there. The way I thought it would be possible at the beginning is to like hover there. That's a bad option. There are a few ways to get there. One I'm gonna show off, I never did that one actually. It's like this somehow. I didn't want to do that, but apparently I did. It's like that weird setup where you like grab the ledge. 1, 2, 3 slash and do this. Like hold forward while you're falling. I don't like that one. This one is long, slow, stupid, everything that is not good. So you shouldn't do that. Another one I like to do is that's the one I usually do. Is either if you grab the ledge here, you can just target right away. Like go and target. Quick draw your sword, jump slash, so it puts you in the right position, and then to do 2 dry backflips, like 2 short backflips. And once you're past the ledge, hold forward, and you'll make it to here. Not the fastest version. I'm gonna show you, and like another way. Another way to do it is to like get this angle pretty much, and then once you're like at the edge here, you jump slash, and then you coil on the wall, and then you'll make it down here. This can be done. This is like the fastest word. This is the fastest strat if you do it well fast. There are a few more versions which I can kind of show. There is one I never did, so I'm just gonna show it, kinda. It's like you target with a hookshot like this. You side up to the left, use the hookshot to kill your momentum, and then jump slash down there. I never did that, so I'm not gonna show it again. You get the point. It is slower than the strat before. Another strat you can do, which I don't like anymore, is it's basically the same concept. It is a 2012 strat, basically. I'm just gonna show it for the record. I'm bad. Okay, let's scratch that. I never did that. I did that a while ago. That was like the strat I started with. You shouldn't do that. Personally, I recommend this one because it's easy. And hold forward, and you'll grab it. Just make sure you're in the left part of the torch thing. If you need health, there are always hearts here. Hey Cedric, hey Conrock. Okay, hookshot this one. And get damaged. You don't want damage. You really don't want damage. Because if you're damaged, then the pirate can knock you down. And you don't want that. So I'm gonna grab more health. Or money. I guess I'm just gonna grab the health on the other egg then. Okay, leave. And hookshot that thing to get back. Okay. another part. You could either roll of this edge at a sharp angle and hold right once you jumped, and you're gonna make it to like over there. If you don't like this, like I remember back in 2012 we used to say, don't do this strat, you're gonna fail it, it's too hard. We used to like see up here and do this. Personally, you should roll. Only do the side up strat, side up jump slash strat if you really can't get along with a rolling strat. It's literally just roll off the edge and hold to the right towards the platform and you'll make it. It's not hard. Okay, again, another bottle. Okay, here is a fish troll tank. In here is a fish which has the same priority as the egg you want to catch. Like, as you might have noticed, on the other tanks there are also fishes which have lower priority, so you're not going to catch them. In here, on the Japanese version, there is a fish which you can catch. There are ways to prevent catching it. Personally, I like attracting the clam, so like it wants to attack me and gives me space to get in the right spot to not catch the fish. Yeah, which I'm gonna show right now. Like, I go here, so now it saw me, and then I can hookshot up there. Now the clam is not in the spot where I need to be anymore. Most people don't do that. Most people just hookshot that thing and maybe get hit by the clam and maybe not. I don't know. Go down here, equip Zora Mask, and go down here. Okay, you see the fish. Basically, you see the fish. Okay, I'm gonna use the cursor. You want to be like here where I'm standing right now and definitely run towards the wall. Like, try to, I don't know, stick your arm into the wall to catch the egg. Like, you really need to, thank you, clam. Need to do this, like, as if you would try to punch the wall with your bottle, because otherwise you're gonna catch the fish. And if you're too close to the egg, you're still gonna catch the fish, which is your target. Okay, and go out. Yeah, this is being recorded for future use. Go down here and hookshot this torch. This thing. Again, here are a few strats. You could use, there are 3 strats, 2 of them are risky, and 1 doesn't even save time. The other one, the fastest strat, saves half a second, so I'm not gonna show it. Am I gonna show it? No, I'm not gonna show it. I'm gonna show you the safe strat, basically. So you enter here. Hold up right, walk for a bit, hold up left, and stun her. Go past. That's all there is. You could roll past her and not get seen. Don't want to do that. Honestly, it's faster by 0.5 seconds, and sometimes she sees you, and then you lost 45 seconds? Way too much. Way too much. Okay, this fight is basically stab her until she dies. Target. And wait for her to, just like you would do it casually. When she blocks, wait for like a second. Then she's gonna give up on her block trying to attack you, and then you can attack her again. If you have a fairy and you enter this door, you can basically just like slide to right. You're gonna trigger the cutscene and mash the fairy bottle button, and you're gonna release the fairy while she's like coming at you and being like, yo, wanna fight? Okay, target this one. This time equip your empty bottle over your hookshot, because you're not gonna need your hookshot anymore. And equip your Zora Mask. You can either kill these or not kill these. Personally, I would recommend killing these. Ring, it is 4 AM for me. I'm not gonna do runs after this. Okay, and catch this egg. You want to soar away, so make sure to hold ESS position. And now bottle button and beat. And then you're gonna pull out the Ocarina. And now just play Song of Soaring. You want to go back to Great Bay again, And because for that, you don't want the pointer to be anywhere, so you can just place in a story without using your map screen. If you want further information about where the points on the map bring you, you can go to Speedruns Live, and there is a Indexwarp directory which you can use, and there's a table which shows you where all the entries bring you. Okay, deposit all the eggs. Hey Kit Kat, thanks. Like, you could basically just deposit 3, but there's no use to it. Like, why would you do that? Makes no sense. Especially, your equip would be messed up later on, if you really want to go fast. Merry Christmas, Kit Kat! So, deposit your eggs and move on. You could basically grab bombs now. You could. You don't have to. Do you? Oh, you don't. Yeah. So, I'm gonna grab bombs now. Here's magic, and there are bombs. Okay. Make sure not to dupe over it again. If it is selected, and you see only bottles on your receive buttons, and you catch something in the bottle, then you're gonna dupe over it again, which is not what you want. And go here. To Pinnacle Rock. How was my Christmas Eve? Christmas Eve was interesting. It was actually pretty interesting. I don't know. Okay. 2 dolphin dives because of the speed. Second sign, turn right. Second sign, turn left. First sign, turn left. First sign, turn right. Like this. And from this one, it doesn't actually matter anymore. Okay, go down left first to kill the first eel, which contains the egg. Or an egg, if you want. And grab it. Yeah, my Christmas Eve was okay. I don't think I should talk about it on a stream that is supposed to be uploaded to YouTube for like all eternity. For people to maybe look stuff up and learn how to run this game. Then go up left and kill this eel. I love Japanese swimming. And usually it's day 2 now. I haven't buried it. Best worst Christmas presents I got. There are no worst Christmas presents. Okay, equip the empty bottle on a button you like for doing Ocarina items. Personally, I like C down for Ocarina items. And catch the egg. Hold the SS position. And do Ocarina items to soar out again. This saves quite some time, because you don't have to swim up again. Can you see the poster in the background? It's a wolf flag and a poster of a forest. Like calming stuff. Give me a second. There's a cutscene coming up, so I can show it. Okay, deposit the eggs, and then you'll get the song, and then you're like halfway done. Okay, the poster is... and in the way. There you go. That's basically... There is. I had like no time showing it. Maybe I'm gonna show it after the thing again. Okay, what you want to equip now is Bottle and Ocarina, because you want to sort out after this. there is a cutscene coming up which has 2 frames, so you can basically just mash start to get it. I'm gonna show it. Okay, that guy starts talking, get down here. The roll I just did here is by rolling and killing your speed by releasing the control stick immediately, but keep holding A. He'll grab the ledge and release it immediately. Okay, here's a cutscene coming up. Pull out the Ocarina. This is gonna trigger the cutscene, but it needs 3 frames to initiate, so you have 2 frames to skip it. So pull out the Ocarina, mash start, and now this comes up. Now mash start and do another Ocarina input, or just hit start and mash Ocarina. And now you got this one. Now play Song of Zora. And you're out. And you got the song without watching the cutscene or playing it, which is nice. I had a nice Christmas. Well, somewhat. I don't know. I think I had a nice Christmas. And go over here. Because now you want to beat Great Bay. And explaining Great Bay will be another thing that's going to be hell to explain. Usually it's day 2 now. Go over here. Okay. I want to show something here, which is gonna be super stupid to explain. Here's another cutscene, which only has 1 frame which only gives you 1 frame to skip it, so it's kind of precise. I'm gonna enter this one here to play the song a few times and show you the visual cues you can use to tell when to hit start in order to skip the cutscene. This will still need lots of practice though. Like, lots of practice. Super much practice. Kinda. Well, not super much, but quite some practice. I think this is one of the... I don't know, how many hours did I spend practicing this? Enough. Okay. So, this is gonna be awesome. Okay. The first way is hold left. And whenever you play a note, you see Link's head tapping his back. Right? Okay. I'm gonna play the song now. And 2 frames after his head hits, like, you hold left during the entire song, and 2 frames after his head hit his back 3 times, you hit start. It is stupid. It's a stupid timing in my opinion. A good way to actually get this one is hit start when you actively realize that his head hit his back, which usually takes 2 frames. Okay. So you play the song and hold left. Now he's gonna turn. 1, 2, 3. And there you go. That would have skipped it. There is a good way to tell if you would have gotten it or not, although you're not on the trigger. And that is... Could you fucking go away? Okay, thanks. That is, play the song and hold the direction during it. Because if you hold the direction, Link is gonna put the guitar away after a frame. So if you hit start and he still has the guitar in his hands, you got it. If he doesn't, you didn't. It doesn't work if you keep holding the stick in the neutral position. Okay, so the first one was this. When the head, like 1 or 2 frames after Link's head hit Link's back 3 times. Another one is hold right. And now you can see Link's hand going up and down whenever he plays a note. You can... I used this for a while. It is... Whenever his hand goes up, like his hand goes up 3 times, and then it goes down again. And 1 frame after, no, 2 frames after it goes down again, you hit start. Like, after it started going down again, you hit start. So, play the song, hold right. One, two, three. Okay, I hit early. When you hit it early, you're not gonna pause at all. So, yeah. It's basically... I'm gonna do it again to show it off. One, two, three. Okay, there you go. I got it. I don't like both of these. The way I do it, I time it is by reaction time. Because sometimes you hit the stuff early, late, because you're excited during a run and you want to get it, and you have only 1 fucking frame. Okay, so the other way is, whenever I play a song, I get control again 1 or 2 frames after the text box disappeared. So I do it on reaction. I look at the text box, and when I see it disappears, as soon as I see it disappears, I hit start. And that's usually the frame. Again, I'm holding a direction to see if I got it. I was early. But yeah, as you've seen, the text box disappeared, and I got control shortly after. So you can look at the text box, and once you see it disappears, you gotta be kind of fast for that. You can hit start. That's the cue I use, and that's why I usually get really close to the TV, so the text box covers up my entire site. So I can react once I see like something big happens on the screen. Okay. I can't promise I'll get it. I really can't promise I'll get it. I'll try, but... Okay. The alignment. You see this black spot here? I'm gonna play something with double time. Like, you could just also mash start, which is not bad if you can mash faster than 10 times a second. I can't with my thumb. I usually have a mashing of like 9 to 10 times a second, which is not good. It gives you a consistency of less than 50%, and that's just not good. Okay, you see this black spot here in the wall? You want to be left of it, and then just do a side up left. It doesn't matter, it doesn't really matter where you are. Oh, 2 side ups, my bad. Doesn't really matter where you are, as long as you are on the left of this black spot. I mean, you could probably also be here. Yeah, doesn't really matter. But use this black spot as visual cue to actually be in the right position. So you can just target, side of left twice, flick left, and you hear the jingle that tells you you can play the song now. Okay, play the song, try to skip the cutscene, which I'm gonna try to now. It's just really stupid. Okay, now I got the pause menu up. That means I got it, technically. It's not over yet. You gotta buffer all the way into the loading zone now, which can be terrible. So on the first frame, you release, like you hit start, and now you do a target input and hit start again. Like this. Okay, I shouldn't have released target actually. Like, still hold target. Now hold up. And if you hold up and A as the next input, you're gonna do a side hop. Okay, now the side up is initiated. Keep holding Z, but now hold up right. And buffer all your way. Okay, up to this point, like, since you don't see it, a visual cue for this is when Link's, the back of Link's head is like all the way to the left. That's when you can start stop buffering. And now you equip bombs and hookshot, and just hit start, and you skipped it, and go out again. There's the turtle. I'm gonna grab another bomb drop for security reasons. I got magic. Oh, what am I doing? Link, stop. Here's a trick called Department Skip, which I'm not gonna cover because it's stupid. I don't like it. So, just go up here. Dude, I'm hungry. I am incredibly hungry. I'm gonna grab bread. I hope I can still eat this. I don't know. Okay. Yeah, but yeah, people time this now. It's snowing outside? No, it's not. Don't tell me it's snowing, please. Is it snowing? No, it's not. Not here. Okay. Let's go to the next. Stupid and awesome skip. Like, if you're casual, or if you want to impress your casual friends, this is like the perfect trick. Because it's gonna fix all their problems in this game. Okay. Usually people just side top and like go here and down right and grab this one. Maybe I should explain everything. Okay, you start of like here. You want this torch to push you to this edge, and then you want to clip through this. This is gonna be a mess to explain. Whatever. Okay, so you start of like this. You the way I do it, because it doesn't waste much time and is super consistent. Is you side up right. You see up, flick your stick to the right, see up again, and now just backwalk here. Okay, this is the first part. Basically, this is like a super consistent way to get the right position and make sure you actually get it. But just in case, I'm gonna show you if you got it or not. Like, if you're gonna clip. Like, there is a way to tell if you're going to clip or if you're not going to clip. That is actually super easy to tell. Look at Link's hand. Link's hand is slightly covered by the ramp, which means you're gonna make it. So, you're in the right spot. Gonna do it again. Would work again. So I'm gonna pick a hotter angle like this. And I'm not gonna clip at all. Okay, that was too much. I'm gonna use this. Okay, good. Now this entire hand is covered by the ramp, which means if you would, in the later part, if you would backwalk into this, the Zora would grab the other ledge, which would kind of look like this. Or not. Okay, give me a second. That was failed as hell. Okay. Whatever. Bad muscle memory. Bad muscle memory. Blame me. So yeah, you don't want... You just have to look at Link's hand. If it's entirely covered by the ramp, you're not gonna make it. Or if it's not covered by the ramp at all, you're also not gonna clip, so... But with my strat, that's not gonna happen. It's slower, but... In my opinion, you should do it. It's more consistent. Or you just do it like this, because I didn't see shit. Okay, usually I do this faster, I promise. Okay, here's another thing. You want to grab the ledge and climb it up. When you grab the ledge, release target. And when you climb it up again, hit target again. This will make Link turn by 180 degrees and face the ledge. Then you want to lay down a bomb and keep holding target so the camera goes behind Link. Then put on Majoras Mask so he turns by 180 degrees again. And I'm gonna show it without a bomb. Okay, you grab, release, hold up, target. Then I would lay down a bomb, and now I would put on Zora Mask, shield, hold upright, and now target. This will revert Link's movement and make him clip into the ramp, which is what you want at this point. Okay, slightly covered, lay down a bomb, Zora, shield upright, and then just target. Okay, and when you do this, I failed this on purpose, no worries. When you do this, like when he hangs there as a Zora and the bomb is down there, hit A and the bomb will clip you through the ramp. I just want to answer the question why we use a bomb here, because if we wouldn't, Zora Link wouldn't clip. We need something to push Link into the ramp. Okay. I don't know if that would work. I don't think it would. Okay, that would work. Turn, lay down a bomb, Zora Mask, shield without target, hold upright, target, and... What the fuck are you doing, Link? My muscle memory is messed up. Okay, I'm gonna do it for real now. Climb up, turn, lay down bomb, Zora, upright, target, and do 2 side ups to the right. Then punch down right. Down right, punch. Okay, this one is another thing. Look at my angle. Okay, look at the way I look right now, rather. There is that texture you can see there, which has like these yellow light balls on them. This small texture has a left side and a right side. As you can see, like left seam and a right seam. So you want the left side of this part of the texture to be in the center of Link's head, like I do right now, like this. It's not too precise. You could also have it like this, or dude, come on, like this. The important part about it is you can see the triangles basically on top of Link's head, where it's like all edgy. It's like this. And it just has to be on like the flat part of Link's head. As long as it's on there, you're gonna make it. Okay, put a Zora Mask to do another 180 turn, and now do a Recoil flip. I'm gonna explain a Recoil flip again, which is literally just like you pull out a bomb, you shield drop it, and you backflip before it explodes, and then you release everything but shield. Well, you can also release shield, but you shouldn't. At least not in the first frames, because otherwise you're gonna get damage. You don't want that. Okay. I have the weird feeling I'm gonna die to Georg, which I don't want to. I'm thinking about getting a fairy, because it's tutorial. Usually I wouldn't. However, yeah. That seems like it takes a lot longer than the aim at the torch, shield turn, back walk, climb up, lay bombs, or lift bomb, back walk, drop. It's not. Actually, let me show you. Okay, let's say you would... let me get the right angle. It's not much longer. You would start of like here. It looks like... It is literally just maybe a second slower. This is what it would look like fast, kinda. So yeah. And now do a Recoil flip. That's all you gotta do from here. You only have three frames for the Recoil flip, so this wouldn't work, for example, because that Recoil flip was bad. That's okay. That Recoil flip was bad. Okay, here's the thing. I'm gonna buffer the Recoil flip. If I can buffer it. How many fingers do I need to buffer the first input of a Recoil flip? Okay, let me do it another way. On the first explosion frame, ideally you still look like this. Like, as if you did a move, but you actually have, you actually did the backflip input. So what you want to do, like, I'm gonna show you the frames that work on the first explosion frame of the bomb. That was a roll. This frame works. This frame works too. This frame doesn't work anymore, I think. I'm not entirely sure about this one, but I don't think this one works. And this one obviously doesn't work anymore. So these are the frames the bomb needs to explode on. I need some bombs now. So... okay. Do I have a... no gravity. I could do one. I'm gonna grab the fairy now because... I don't know how much time I will take to explain the org, and I definitely don't want to die to him. So, if you need a fairy, here is one. I think I just showed you the most important spots this way now. Okay. Oh, that's not gonna work. I don't like that. Okay, do it like this. And do a Recoil flip. That's gonna work. And then you're at the loading zone. And down there! I'm still hungry. I just don't know if I can do the Keaton questions still. Okay. This part is gonna be hell if you start right away. Like, if you just started running this game. Who found the skip? It was known for like a super long time. The clip into the ramp was first discovered in 2012? By Mr. Grunts. But that one used a fairy. Like, you died when you used, like a bomb, and then you died with a bomb, which clipped you in, and then you fell under the ramp, and the fairy revived you, and shit like that. Okay, I'm not gonna teach you the fast Georg strats because they're super risky. I'm basically just target, and once he starts charging at you, or when he's like halfway there, you basically clip. Catselec found it. What are you talking about? Fast strats or Bosskey Skip? Okay. Okay, this is gonna be fun now. You wanna... The Japanese version has that stupid flaw that you can only use your magic shield at full speed. So you wanna aim for his neck, because basically, like, when he is stunned, his entire body can be used as, like, he can get damage from his entire body, but when he isn't stunned, only his head can take damage. The ramp clip was found, no, the ramp clip was found by Mr. Grunts. Without fairy, the ramp clip was found by, not Kita, Joel, I think. Was it Joel? I know that, it was someone who's not too known. He was like, I was messing around with a game and then he accidentally clipped with a bomb. That was a C-up strat back then. Okay, so when he's not stunned, you want to aim for, usually you want to hit his head, but if you hit his head in the time where he's like, either going from not stunned to stunned, or from stunned to not stunned anymore, his head is basically not solid, or not really solid, so you can clip through it, and you don't want that. So you aim for the neck, and whenever you hit him, you go a little to the left. So because his other part of his body is solid, so like you hit him, go a little to the left, so you clip back out, and then you can go for his head again. You always got to swim a little up and a little down, because he's going up and down whenever you stun or he's recovering himself. So explaining this is not too easy, and stupid on the Japanese version. Okay. So swim down here, put in your magic shield, aim for the neck, go a little up, down, little left, little up, down. Okay, that was 3 times. Now he's gonna start this sequence. Hold down, swim, up, down. Okay, I'm gonna explain this again. Whenever this cutscene starts, you're either gonna be at the ground or you're gonna be swimming. Or if you do fast strats, you're on the platform already. If you're swimming, then Link is going to be facing the camera, and you want to hold down, so he's going to keep facing the camera and start swimming. Then you hold up when you started swimming, so he's going to dive down into the water, and then you're going to hold down again, so you're going towards the surface and do that jump I just did. This way you prevent Gyork from eating you. If you somehow left the water when the cutscene started, or during the cutscene, you're gonna end up on the ground, and that means you're fucked. I think there is no way to avoid him getting you. I'm not sure. And this is why fast strats are risky. If you want to go for fast strats and get on the platform before the cutscene starts or during the cutscene, there is a chance that you don't have the right angle to get on the platform, and then you're gonna be airborne or like exit in the water during the cutscene, and that will put you on ground, and then you're gonna get eaten. And this is not what you want when you just started playing the game. And basically just target and do the same procedure again, just 2 times this time. Stun. And again, go for his neck. And then he's down. With a little practice, this boss is actually really easy. I don't know how people quickly grab the ledge. That's not how you do it. Grab the heart container and the remains here, because you need Oath of Order, and if you would skip all cutscenes, you wouldn't have Oath of Order and wouldn't be able to complete the game. This perfume is giving me headache. Okay. Why am I using it? Okay. I switched to Twitter shortly because I forgot that I had the chat on. Whoops. Hey, Badger. Okay, yeah, this will be uploaded to YouTube, and I'm not sure if I'm gonna highlight it in Twitch. Okay, playing the song fast, am I gonna? No. Just a side note, you wanna play songs with 2 hands, because that's simply faster. The way I play this song, because it's using 4 different notes, is, my right thumb on C right are the X button since I'm playing on GameCube. My right index finger on the C button. my left index finger on the A button and my left thumb on the C stick so I can hit C up. And this way, you don't play the song fast. How do you know whether or not hookshot him too late or early? You basically can't hookshot him really too early. Because he still has momentum when you stunt him. Not much, but he still has, and it usually is enough to hit him. So he doesn't swim forward or away or anything. Too late? Well, you notice if you hit too late, if he hits the platform. And that's not what you want. He has, I think, 3 different distances from the platform he can charge on, or he can charge at. The first, like the closest, means release the hookshot as soon as possible. You won't see his head if you target him, and he's like as close as he can be. Like as soon as you hear charging him, you have to release the hookshot, because otherwise you'll be in trouble. The second one is like a medium distance. It's like between the platform and the wall, and basically just a few split seconds after he started charging. And the latest is back at the wall, and you want to start charging, like releasing the hookshot when he's like halfway there. Yeah, I'm gonna upload this to YouTube. Okay. That was a cool camera. I've not seen this before. Since we're doing the awesome route, the easy route, which did not use the Deku Palace hover, we're gonna make up some time now, because the fastest route would have to soar to Grottoww now and buy bomb shoes. We did that at the beginning. So equip Deku Mask, and you will need the hookshot, so equip the Ocarina over bombs, and then select the swamp. I'm stupid. Yeah, select the swamp to not soar to Grottoww. So don't select the swamp. That's what you want to select if you want to go to Grottoww. Select Mountain Village to soar to Woodfall. Okay, put on Deku Mask. Ocarina. That was not Snowhead. That was Snowhead. That was not Snowhead. No, that was not Snowhead. That was Mountain Village. Snowhead would have been to the right there. Or was that Snowhead? Mountain Village goes to Stone Tower. Then that was Snowhead. Basically, it's this one. That was Snowhead. You're right. Mountain Village is the one between. Why didn't I get that point? That makes no sense. Confused. Whatever. Get on this point here. And, what you want to wait for, since this is a very, very, very long, song kinda, at least, if you compare it to the other one. One of the stupid things of the Japanese version is if you play songs on the first frame possible and pulling out the ocarina, your first note's not gonna get accepted. So, look at your B button and wait until it's completely there, and then you can play Sonata fast. Or my C right button does not get accepted. Thanks, game. I like you too. Stupid. Stop doing that. That is not cool. Wow. The text box visual cue works for literally every song. That's cool. That's helpful. That's useful for 100%. Are there any tutorials for the English version? No. English would use Hookshot Skip, and Hookshot Skip is... I don't think it would be beginner friendly. Enter Woodfall, because everyone loves Woodfall. I'm gonna show off a strat and things here which I don't know. I think no one should go for the side top strats. So hookshot this torch and enter this door. Hold right, hold up, and then you have a somewhat okay angle to actually aim for this. There is a way to aim for this right away. I got it once, I don't know it anymore. Okay, whatever. When you hookshot this torch, you have to look for a few things. First off, it's just a tiny spot. So make sure you actually hit it and not be like this. Another thing is, I would hit the torch now, but you want to make sure that you see the red dot here, simply because if you don't see it, it is very likely for you to overshoot this small little platform. So like, if I would shoot now, am I going to show it? I think we can show it. This would happen. So you want to make sure that you see the red dot, because now I gotta go all the way back up here. So you want to make sure you see the red dot so you're actually landing on the platform and not overshooting it. Jump here and jump slash, simply because now you have a damage value of 2 stored, and this means you can kill the Alphas, which is hiding behind this door with only 2 crouch steps, since he only has 4 HP. So enter here. Something I like doing is going slightly to the right of him very shortly, so he has a somewhat good position for me. Not always. Usually I get a good camera. That was no good camera. And like he stays at the position. I think I did that a little too fast. Emulator would be good here. Just run towards him. Crouch step. And then run forward. Like, he's not gonna do anything because he wants to breathe fire once you hit him. And you just run towards him again and crouch step him again and he's gonna die. It is as simple as it looks. You'll need like 5 minutes of practice until you got that. Okay. The upcoming part, I'm gonna show the fast strats and the slow and safe strats. You don't need the Deku Mask, so equip Zora Mask over Deku Mask, and you don't need the Hookshot anymore, so equip Bombs over Hookshot. Once again, equip Zora Mask because of movement speed, because you're gonna need it soonish anyway. One thing I didn't say, it's something just on the side. If you were jumping off ledges, there are 2 ways you can jump off ledges. I'm gonna show them. One is that, and one is that. The difference is simply, if you're holding A while jumping, this is gonna happen. And if you're, like, look, and if you're not holding A, like you roll and release A, he's not gonna do that. I think this could be helpful for quite a few people, just on a side note. Okay, I'm gonna show the fast strat first. So, let's pretend I'm coming from here, jumping over this. Okay, you need the camera to be like this. It doesn't really matter. It's important that it's not towards the door. Basically, if you see like too much of the door, your angle is going to be screwed for the fast strat. So open the door on the left, basically, and hold right. Now when the camera pans, like, hold right the entire time until the camera is starting to turn, and then hold upright. Starts to turn upright, and do 3 rolls. Okay, because now you get the right position. Like, you can do Magic Shield to get the fins out, and now you can do something called a Zora clip, which is basically you do an attack, and then you hold B. And if you do that, the Link is gonna like slide forward, and if you have the right angle towards certain things like this, you're gonna clip through. Here's another thing. I'm gonna show this real quick if I have enough space because I want to keep the angle. Like, if you do this, as you see, he slid forward, and you can spin the control stick during this, so he clips forward faster, like this. When you're spinning the control stick, he's gonna do this faster. And if you do this and release, you can interrupt the fins, like him throwing the fins, by using the magic shield. So what you're gonna do is you hit A now for him to attack. Spin the stick or don't spin the stick, no matter what you like. And when he started jumping, or like when he landed and you spin the stick, do magic shield so he's not throwing his fins, because otherwise you're gonna lose precious seconds. Is this clip JP only? No, it works in every version. Okay, so attack, spin the stick, and magic shield, so I'm not throwing the fins. I'm gonna show the C-up version and like setups for this in a second. Or you know what? I'm gonna show it now. Okay, let's just say you didn't get it. You're like having this angle. You can tell if you got the angle if like more of like if you're in here holding forward and target, and if more of let's say Link's center is to the right of this corner, like this corner, then you're not gonna clip. And if it's more looking like this, then you're gonna clip, but I'm not gonna because I'm not in the edge entirely. So let's say you didn't get it. So look at your B button and make it somehow touch this black part, this black texture, and now you're gonna clip. That's basically all there is to it. And if that's too long for you, you can target this part, and then you're also gonna make it. Just, why did I do that? Please. Okay. Okay, now you're here. What are you gonna do here? You want to store Song of Time, which means you can bring up the text box later on and save the game whenever you want, basically, which leads to a cutscene skip. There are 2 ways to do this. I'm gonna show the fast way first. I want a good camera angle for you to show that, like, so I can show this. The fast way is slash towards the edge here and hold this direction. After you started slashing, release the direction, but keep holding B, so he's not going to do the step backwards, because he wants to throw his fins. But instead of throwing his fins, at the end of the slash, while holding B, pull out the Ocarina. So, that was, for example, too late. And then he's going to fall down. And you can play Song of Time during that. But this took me quite some practice to get this somewhat consistently. Don't pull an N up and store Song of Double Time, please. I stored inverted Song of Time once. Another way, but that requires you to kill the mouse first, is to hover. And, okay, let's get in here. Let's say you don't like that. Let's say you don't like the Zora strat. Then you're just gonna get Infinite Sword Glitch here. Hover down, hover back here, and hold backwards so Link is walking. And now mash Ocarina. And then you can play Song of Time 2. Okay. Personally, I like death modes, so that's okay. Let's say you want to go for fast strats right away. And you just like are like here. Because you're gonna notice that once you void it out, the strat with a panning camera is not gonna work the second time. This time hold right until Link touches the wall, and roll, then hold up right and roll 4 times, or 3 times. And then you can do that again. So, yeah, that's about this. You need to do that a second time, because you want to skip the Bosskey, which I'm gonna show now, which is awesomely fun. Okay, target this wall, which you can completely see. Even if I see up, you don't see it, but it is there. Quick draw your sword and crouch stab. Then hold right while shielding and shield turn. Okay. This way I just turned, I think. Oh, I'm gonna do that again. No, crouch stab. Okay. Now I get a 90-degree angle to the wall, and I'm gonna get ISG. And a backflip. Okay. You're gonna need, at very least, 13 shoe hovers or backwards hovers now. It's gonna be distance hovers. If you're not entirely sure about how good your hovers are, and some of them are somewhat wonky, let's say like this, just do one more. It's not a big deal. If the mouse are dead, it is not a big deal. So let's pretend I have bad hovers. Or I miss the target, it's another thing. So usually you would untarget here. That was the 13th shoe hover. You can technically untarget here. If you're just starting, I would not recommend that. I would recommend untargeting on the next one. So, untarget. Now, hold down and do another backflip and hover. Now hold down, down, left. So it's like between down and down left. And do another backflip and hover. Now hold down left. I am fucking retarded. This is down right. I'm a woman. I can't drive cars. I have a driver license. Whatever. And now hold down right and do another backflip and this. Okay. Now you're past the room where you could clip in before going to the boss room, usually. So you hover your way around it. You want an angle change now. This gives you a really good angle because you can just hit up and left. And like doing this strat makes it super easy for you to angle change. It is literally just up, left. Up, neutral position, left. Okay. And now do a bomb hover. But make sure to hold, like, you backflip and then you hold to the left because you still want to avoid the loading zone. Okay, and now just use all of your shoes. Usually we'd have 4 now, and that would be enough. But since I pretended I had bad hovers, I did one more. And now just use bombs until you're there. So it's like super easy. Okay. And jump slash into cutscene. Phil, please. The reason why you jump slash is the same as for the Lizalfos. So you store damage and you deal lots of damage to him. Now, unlike the Lizalfos, Odolwa has not 4 HP, he has 20 HP, so you need 10 stabs for him. If you grabbed a stick before somehow and you think, okay, I'm just gonna Jump slide with a stick. Don't even try it, he's not gonna get damage from sticks. Shoot him with an arrow. His shield covers, if you're looking at him, his shield covers the right part of him. Like, from his side, it's the left part. So basically, like, his left leg, basically up to the bottom part of his belly is unprotected, and you can shoot that with an arrow. Which I'm gonna do now. Oh, that was too far. Okay, or he jumps. Dude, that is very cool. What the fuck? This looks cool. When he jumps the first time, he's always gonna jump at your position. So when he jumps, roll forward, turn 180 degree, and you're gonna hit him. Okay. Now you wanna roll towards him and crouch stab. And crouch stab. Kinda slowly, and 9 times, and make sure you're not stabbing too fast. I'm gonna just give the rhythm because it's more or less a muscle memory thing or feeling thing. It's not hard. Roll towards and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hit start. Equip Zora Mask, Deku Mask, and the Ocarina because you're gonna need that stuff next. And hit A. This is gonna bring up the Song of Time text box. Hold shield again, and unpause and crouch stab to kill him. Or he's not dead. Why isn't he dead? Are you fucking kidding me? Die. Okay, if this happens... Apparently I am too stupid to count. What the fuck? Was that 11? That was never 11. Apparently one of my stabs didn't hit him. It's not a big deal. He usually jumps at the position you were at, or like tries to jump behind you. So, not a big deal. Okay. Put on Zora Mask, movement stuff and everything. And get on this warp. Once you see Link turning, once you see Link doing anything, hit A to say yes. Because there is gonna be a... You counted 8 and paused. Well, I'm smart apparently. I told you I'm smart. I'm a woman, I can't drive, and I can't count. Why the fuck am I studying computer science? So, you get on this one, and once he starts turning, you hit yes, which is the top one of these two. Because if you wait too long, there's another text box coming up, which is like, you got Odolwa's remains. Be happy because you didn't skip this cutscene. You have like half a second or a second to hit yes, so it's not a big deal. Hit yes and reset. Like this. Now you got the remains, did not watch the cutscenes. The cutscene, and you're starting at Cloc Town again. I'm thirsty, I'm hungry, I don't know. It is fucking 5 AM. Okay. It's invert time. You don't invert in run. But I'm just inverting in case I have to show stuff. Hey Ada. Okay. Go over here and do awesome gainer strats. Basically, you just, like I showed in first cycle, you just gainer up here. If you're doing the twisted backflip in first cycle, and like you can't gainer because I don't know, you're just didn't practice them a lot yet. Don't go all the way up there, like back there and jump there and whatever. There is that little bench here that you can use. Just pick a somewhat 45 degree-ish angle and side top, and you're gonna grab this. And then you can go up here. And yeah, grab the chest. Another cool thing here is you can just hit right and back walk. And then you can just like go in here somehow. Whatever. And now you gotta buy bombs, which is fun. Not entirely, because now you gotta do a trick which is called 2 for 1, which means you're gonna buy 20 bomb chews for 69 rupees, although you would usually have to pay 80, which you're gonna do by fast mashing. So you go here. Don't talk to the shop guy and don't have problems because of there's stuff sticking on your marker. Yeah, I'm mashing with a marker, by the way, because I'm too slow, usually mashing. You have 2 frames for this, so you need to buy bombs, and then you only have 69 rupees, and as you can clearly see, the text tells you that 10 bomb chews cost 40 rupees, which you don't have. So you're just gonna mash the shit out of the A button, and yeah, then you're gonna get it. Okay, let's say you didn't get it, which is unfortunate. Then you go out here and farm money, which is terrible because you don't want to do that. And it's gonna screw over your equips. No, it's not. Select Snowhead, and usually you still have this mask equipped. Select Snowhead and warp to Woodfall again, because now we're gonna come to the most favorite part of literally every runner and everyone who ever wants to learn this game. Yeah, Kyle, it is literally gonna be like that. Like last time, I finally finished the tutorial, and one day after Indexwarp was found, I was like, yeah, fuck you. So, what makes you mash better with a marker? I don't know why, I can put more tension to my arm and like, just kill it. I don't know. You want to stick here for the Wizrope fight, so use your magic shield to destroy this pot and grab it, and then put on Zora Mask. Fly over here! Don't worry about that Deku Scrub sniping you. In 99% of the cases, he does not hit you, even if he shoots while you're still mid-air. And this is the reason why you equip that stuff at the Odolwa Fight. You're gonna need all these 3 items. So yeah. The next thing coming up is called Very Fountain Run Warp. I hated this one when I started it, and we did it 2 or 3 times back when I learned it. Play, help me. How often did we do Fairy Fountain Run Warp with a very super old route? Once or twice or 3 times. However, you enter and you see target, so you get like that straight angle right away. And keep targeting and go on this edge, this one. Hold forward, slash, and jump. Like jump attack. See up. And here is something that we didn't do for a very long time. Because we were stupid, and we weren't. Yeah, once to Icona, once to Snowhead. Yeah. Okay, 2. I don't really remember the old route, do I? I don't know. Okay. Look at the center slope of my Cloc. You want to aim between this black line and this black line. Or the edge. No matter what you call it, doesn't matter. So somewhere in between, like for example this. Some people buffer the next input, I don't like that. You need to hit A and forward at the same time. So you jump off the ledge and grab the pillar. Just hold forward. And then you're up here. What I like doing is flick to the right and now do a triple slash. There are setups with which you don't have to use C up anymore. I'm not going to cover that now. and now 2 slashes downwards. Okay, see up, and look at your B button. This is like the important thing right now. Because at a certain angle, your shoes are going to stick to the wall, and that's not really what you want at that point. Your B button has to be between, like, there are these squares on the texture from the right, like, in general, I mean. And from the right, there are these 2 squares on the top. And your B button has to be anywhere in between these 2 squares. Doesn't really matter where. And then turn around by 180 and get ISG. Now do 3 height hovers, which is basically height hovers. Backflip, shield, pull out shoe, shield drop as fast as possible. And now 5 to the left. And now side hop. And you made it. Explaining Lullaby Skip. I want to kill myself right now. Okay. You make sure you backwalk out of this or at full speed. It is kinda important. Kinda. It's not really necessary, but if you don't, you might fall down when pulling out a bomb, which is retarded. Like, this trick is stupid. Just don't like it. You will never like it. Okay, get out here. And now hold down or down left. Down right. And start doing 2 triple slashes once the wind started blowing. Because once the 6th slash is over, you're not going to fall down anymore. And now you can lay down a bomb and get infinite sword glitch. You can either buffer that or not. Okay. Do a side up here. You might see people do the slash, get ISG, and turn towards the ledge, and then side up to the left. I don't like this strat, because you want to aim to destroy a snowball, which is falling down, like, at this point. And you want to destroy it, because you don't want to destroy it at the top, because if you're at the ramp, and you have bad luck, the wind is just going to blow you into the snowball, and you're just fucking destroyed. So yeah, hold down, do the triple slashes, get ISG, target, side up left, hold up right, basically. I'm not entirely holding up right, I'm doing it more by feeling. And throw a bomb to where the snowball is going to fall down. And that's the best description I could think of, because I have no clue. Yeah, it's upright the entire time. 2 rolls and then throw a bomb, and it's going to destroy the snowball. If you're unlucky, the wind is going to blow before you actually can throw the bomb, and you're going to lay it down. And then you're going to hope for even more awesome RNG. Not. Okay, I hate this part. I hate explaining this part. I don't hate this part because I'm kind of consistent at the super slides. There are 2 strats you can use. One is safe, one is not safe. Actually, there are 3. 2 are safe, 1 is not safe. The not safe one is the fastest one. Just terrible. I'm just gonna talk about the 2 safe strats, because I don't know if you even would consider doing them. One is see up and run along this edge here, and whenever, like, you know, the wind's gonna blow soonish, jump off the ledge, pull out a shoe, and shield drop it, so you're hovering in the air and the wind can't blow you away anymore. And you're gonna do this basically until you're back there, and then you're gonna run over there. Very good, you can do this in like 4 to 5 shoot hover. Another way is to aim like this, and turn around by 180, and backwalk, and whenever the wind is not blowing, do 2 chew hovers, like, so you're again stuck in the air and the wind can't blow you away. And whenever the wind is over, you backflip down and run back there until you made it behind this edge, basically, which you can do in with forward shoes, which means you can you don't have to do the super slide. Like, you basically, whenever the wind is not blowing, you backwalk here, and whenever it's not blowing, you just backflip, hover. When it's over, you backflip down again, backwalk a little, backflip, hover, until you made it past this edge. And now I'm gonna come to the fastest but unsafe strat, which is awesome. It's just a super slide. Aim like I am aiming here, which means slightly past this edge, and then turn by 180. You can do this without C up, but I tend to run into this log thingy and whatever. This part is RNG if you're doing it this way, because you have fast wind, you have slow wind. You want slow wind, which means there is lots of time between the wind blowing. And yeah, this part is RNG. So you want to pull out a bomb once the wind started blowing, pretty much as soon as the wind starts blowing. Some people buffer that until you can like see the wind, and then they pull out the bomb, and then you want to backflip at the third blue flash, like at the dark blue flash, and at half of the backflip you want to switch from holding down to either holding neutral or holding forward. I personally prefer holding forward, and then you're usually gonna make it. Like, you mash A just then, you have 3 frames for it. Some people time the landing, like you pause buffer the landing. I never pause buffered this trick. I don't know the frames. I don't really know the frames, and I'm not gonna do it this time either. There are tutorials on how to do this buffer, and I'm not gonna cover this now. So, once the wind started blowing, and then I'm gonna do everything. RNG hates me. I have to do everything again. Okay, looks like I gotta do everything shoeless. Oh my god. Okay. I'm gonna go safe now. I wanted to show off a few strats, how to get into the temple, but, well, screw it. We're just gonna go into the temple now. Okay, just get on the slope. And side hop in the temple. Like, fuck it. I hate this. Okay. I have to explain everything shoeless now, which is bad. But, okay, whatever. There are a few ways to skip this block. If you don't want to skip this block, put on Zora Mask and you can push it away. But... Okay, how am I gonna show this? I have sung a story. I think that's a good way. Okay. Hold forward for like half a second, then switch to upright. Like this, and target. So you have this angle. This angle is the perfect angle to clip between the... Like, not the perfect angle, but it is likely to clip you when you're side-hopping to the left. Like, you're gonna side up to the left, and you're gonna clip, and then you'll keep holding left, so you'll end up on the block. Okay. Let us say you didn't get it. Okay, let's say you can't do this, or someone... Oh, by the way, if you didn't clip and you get the text box, just flick your control stick down and target right away and you'll get the angle. But let's just say you didn't get both of them, or you don't want to do them. Target this wall and backwalk. It's also going to make you clip. Slash this icicle. Sometimes they're bombs. Apparently not this time. Why not just do this with infinite bombs and choose? I don't want to do this because I want to show how everything works, basically. Then you could show all the strats. There are no strats I'm not going to show, even though I'm low on choose. I can still store Song of Time, so you want to enter with at least one chew. The rest is just slow, which I'm going to replace with bomb hovers. If you need bombs, which I'm gonna need a lot, you'll have to destroy this pot in the center here. It is after 5 AM and my brain stops working right now. So I guess I'm gonna hurry. Okay, I'm gonna do that one more so I have 20 bombs and then... And use the lava to burn, so you get up here. Okay, you grab the stick. You want that, the hookshot, and bombs. That's your optimal equip. Your optimal. Because then you can slash here to the edge, click up, and then you can basically hookshot this. Which I don't want to do right now, because there are a few other ways. Basically there's one other way, which is a Zora jump. Which means you, if you want to do it with a setup, you like get on the second block here, before the ramp, and make sure your B button is on the rope here, and then jump. You're gonna make it. Also do it setup less. If I'm just not sure if I can still do it. Nope, I can't. It doesn't matter. You should still use the hookshot strat because that gives you a equip advantage. You could also do bomb jump. Wouldn't recommend that. It uses an explosive and it's slow. So get over here and exit through this because this way you skip a cutscene. This room, so lovely. You might want to use the glitch tutorial, or like the glitch video I just made before this. Small note to the chat, it's not uploaded yet because I just made it. Okay. It is not too precise. I like to do the 100% setup though. Which is target this chest, no matter where, and turn to the right, and then she'll drop a bomb, and get like, back into the corner here. Or not entirely into the corner, because then you might be too far away. There is a chest up there you want a Weirdshot to. So you get up there, and then you can jump on here. Welcome to Mirror's Edge in The Legend of Zelda. So you just shield drop a bomb here. Go a little like here to the wall, and then you just roll and do a Weirdshot, and magic happens. The reason why you have to be back here is if you're like here, if you're like shield dropping here and you're doing the Weirdshot here, is there is one frame at which you can't reach the chest. Not a big deal if you're doing it buffered, but if you're doing it unbuffered, it can be really, really stupid if you're getting the wrong frame. Okay, I'm gonna buffer it because I can explain the steps very, very, very quickly. Okay, shield drop bomb, quick draw the hook shot, roll between 6th and 7th bomb flash, buffer on first explosion frame, first buffer left, second buffer hook shot, Third buffer, no input except for target. Fourth buffer is release everything. Very, very, very baggily. Let's say it like that. Quick draw, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, roll. One more frame. Hold left. Hookshot input. One more frame. Release target. As I said, for more in-depth, check the glitch tutorial. And now aim for the chest. Merry Christmas, Bay. And jump down here. Make sure not to hit the spikes. Okay. I'm gonna show all the ways, like the fast ways and the slow ways I know here. Super slow but safe way is... No, you don't fall down. Is jumping down here and climbing up this ladder and then do a long jump over there. Dude, this really sounds like Mirror's Edge. If you don't want to do that, because it's slow, like it's super slow, you could also go to the edge here and see up. So you're like this and put a bomb behind you. And then just like the long jump before. Or, the way I like doing it is once you enter this door, he has like that very small walking cutscene. Hold upright, and once you have control again, target, because that gives you the angle automatically. So, upright, target, and then you can pull the bomb. And it's gonna give you the angle, which is really, really cool. Then you can flick left, and you got the angle again. Because it's just a 90-degree turn. Okay, I'm gonna show this entire thing a little more in-depth here. Again, although I showed it before already. Get on the edge here. That's like the most important part. And make sure you're actually aiming for like a very close spot on where you want to go. Turn around by 180, lay down a bomb, and turn around again. And don't do anything anymore. I'm literally not hitting anything. And the bomb damage is gonna make you jump, and this is gonna boost you over here. Get arrows, and if you need it, get hearts. Okay. This fight is super easy. This is why you grab the stick. Jump slash with a stick, and aim for him the first time. Then get infinite sword glitch, because now you have 4 damage sword. Which means you do double the damage of the hookshot, and you skip the cycle. And then you can just stand here, because infinite sword glitch attacks every frame. And just like every other cutscene, this cutscene again needs 1 frame to start. And since you're attacking every frame, you're hitting Zora before he can start his cutscene and his second phase. So that means you kill him before he starts his second phase, skip a cutscene, and skip like the ridiculous search for who is the real one. And now he's dead. A cool thing, if you want to know where to stand, I didn't look at it right now, there is the emerald on the floor here, and there is that, like, he's supposed to shine, high-res textures for the win, and on the right side here, there's like that light reflection on it, and if you stand on it, like, here, on it, you're gonna be exactly in front of the chest. And then you get fire arrows, which is, again, cool. Because we're almost done. Grab this arrow drop. And go all the way over here. That was no ESS, that was ESS. And hookshot all your way. Let that hookshot up here. Okay. Fast way is once you get here, I think that's no. Okay, that is not the fast way. Fast way is walk along like the left side here and hold upright, because like, once you're like here, and you hold up right, that's basically gonna give you the angle which you need to hover up here. If you're not, like, if you're not sure if you want to do that, get to the edge here and see up. Once again, the slope shows you where you're gonna hover. So, my voice is cracking. It is 5:30 AM and I am sleepy, which means you can use the slope to hover your way up here. Get ISG, hover, and now you're gonna need usually bomb chews. Well, yeah, I'm gonna explain this differently now because I wasted too many bomb chews. You will not need the stick anymore. You're gonna need the hookshot, chews, and the ocarina. However, I'm just gonna hover here, which is 4 hovers usually, 4 height hovers. I mean 4 chew hovers, 4 chew height hovers, 5 hovers in total. And then just flick down right, and you got the angle for the chews. I have no chews, so I'm gonna do this. Base Lullaby Skip. Shoutouts to, I don't know, myself for being retarded. This time I'm gonna use chews though. Okay, and go through this. And you're almost at the end of the temple, which was like nothing. Hold down, or like small down rightish, and shield flick and target before you fall down, because that's the way you skip the animation. Okay, go to the left side of the torch here and shield. Hold left, crouch stab. Now don't hold anything but shield and crouch stab. And just like at every ISG, at the end of the crouch stab, you hit a button, but this time it's not A, this time it's C up. And that was bad, that's not how you do it. Okay. Now I got ISG because I cancelled the crouch stab with C up by damage. Now you're doing a hookshot clip, which is basically you pull out the hookshot and like you walk into this, pull out the hookshot, and then you're gonna clip if you release it, like this. Okay, I did something which gives trouble to quite a few people who just started running this game. It is, can I repeat the C up ISG? Sure, give me a second. What I just did here is basically just shield drop a chew. Lots of people have trouble doing this chew, or shield dropping the chew, because Link is just gonna pull out the chew and it's not gonna shield drop it for like apparently no reason. What you gotta do is retarget. For some reason, if you clip and you do not retarget, Link is not gonna shield drop the chew, which is retarded. So I'm gonna void out now to show the ISG again. Okay. Hold down. Just get on the left side, like as close as you can to the left. It's not really precise on the torch. Like it's gonna push you to this position anyway. Then you just shield and hold left and do one crouch stab. Then release your stick, crouch stab again, and at the end just C up. I can do that slowly, like slower. Like left, crouch stab again, and at the end, you see it when Link is still like in the crouching position. Then you got it. You can still hold R during that, but with C up you interrupt. You need to hit C up once to start first person and interrupt the crouch stab, and another time to cancel it. The reason why you crouch step twice is with the left crouch step you get in position, and with the next crouch step I basically get in reach of the ice. I mean, look at Link's shield. It's slightly, it is like, flickering slightly. And this way you get damage ISG. Hookshot, hold to the right, release, retarget, shield drop the Chew, hold down, mash Ocarina, mash faster than I do apparently, and play Song of Time. Okay. I have no Chews. I really dislike that. And I have no arrows. I dislike that too. Okay. Usually you can just hold up, or like a line, so you have like this straight angle. You're gonna need it if you want to go for fast strats. If you don't want to, if you want to go and you messed up your angle, you can just walk on the slope, and when you're sliding down, you can target. Then you go to straight angle again. I'm gonna wait for night. You want to hover over there. The way you do this is you need to get close to the ramp, because otherwise you're either gonna slide down again, or you're gonna slide down again. Turn around, get ISG, and hover over it. You're gonna need 4 hovers in total, usually, unless you mega flip. I could mega flip, I'm not going to. And from here on you usually need 3 explosives, or 2 if you do 1 in a mega flip. I'm not gonna do that because I don't want to waste more time on stuff I fail. 2, 3. Okay, now I'm over. If you fall down, just put on Deku Mask, burn, and you're back at the other entrance. Okay, the fast strat based Fnur is shield turn to upright. Pull out a bomb. I'm not going to do that now because if I do it, I would have to do the entire temple again, and I don't want to do this. And now hold down right until Link's body basically covers this door frame. Then you have to stand still, do a recoil flip. You're gonna end up in this corner, hold right, and you're gonna jump into the loading zone. That's the fast strat. Another fast strat is to target this corner. It's a little slower, but it's still kind of fast, I think. Just target this corner and turn left. And now do a recoil flip. And then hold left after you did the recoil flip. For both, or in total, make sure you get rid of ISG because you don't want that. Otherwise you do a hover and no recoil flip. Is this beginner friendly? Yeah, I think I'm just explaining the fast strats because there are people that want to go for fast strats right away. So, and let's say you want to go safe kinda and don't want to do this and this, but I think it's just as hard, is get in this corner, turn around, see up, and aim with the center of the slope for the right door frame here, like this. And then do a recoil flip, and then hold to the right. Like, really, do a recoil flip, release everything, and hold. Was it the left door frame? I didn't do this for too long. What about Enop's fast strat? I can show. But maybe I should grab some health first. Give me a second, I'm gonna grab health and stuff first. Okay, let's get over here again, and then I'm just gonna do the fast strat. Like, fuck. Or I'm just not gonna get ISG at all. Fuck you. Okay. Now we're in! Why is everything not working? I don't like this. Okay, if you need arrows... Here, arrows. No SOT storage. Oh wow, more things to cut out for me. Whatever. Ugh. Hey, Wafflecake. This is a disaster right now. This is a disaster. Yeah, as I said, I'm just gonna cut the unnecessary stuff out, but okay, whatever. So for this fight, wait a little, don't roll in there right away. And there is a small brown grayish spot right here, which you want to stand on. And then you'll want to aim for him like this. Do 2 side-ups to the right. Then he starts shooting, and only when he starts shooting, do 2 side-ups to the left again. I am bad. Why am I so bad today? Are you kidding me? Oh my goodness! Would you mind stop attacking me? You're really annoying today. Thanks. I don't know how often I hit him now. This is just getting worse. Maybe I'm just gonna do the entire Snowhead part again, because that was just a disaster. However, usually you want to go on that gray spot, then aim like your B button is slightly to the right of the edge, so your arrow makes it past it, and then you hit go, then you shoot once to check if you hit, sight up twice to the right, so he starts shooting at you, like, and then once he started charging, or like shooting at you, sight up twice to the left again, and then shoot him 5 times, sight up twice to the right, and then to the left again, shoot him 8 times, activate storage, and then shoot him the 9th time. Wait a very tiny bit before shooting him the 9th time, because you want to make him charge at you. That was 6 times, great. I just messed up, so... just like Play said, you just saw what not to do, or how to play bad. And since I don't have storage anymore, I hate myself. I honestly didn't think that would take that long to explain everything. I'm bad. But if you fail getting storage, or if you don't get storage, grab a heart. I had storage up! Okay. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna finish. Let's finish this, because it's not much anymore. Again, gainer up here and grab the chest. That was a classical Snowhead with everything that could go wrong. Pretty much, yeah. Again, buy 10 bombs and 20 chews with a trick called 2 for 1. Ah. I'm the most hungry person on earth right now. Okay. You need to equip the bottle now. And to go over here, select this. Select Mountain Village so you can warp to Stone Tower. Ugh. Okay. Grab the bombs here. You don't need the magic in that pot. Grab arrows and fairy here. Small note on the side. You want to catch it in a fake bottle, because if you play Song of Time, Merry Christmas, Vado. If you play Song of Time, you're gonna lose all your real bottle content, but you're not gonna lose your fake bottle content, which is good, because then you have this fairy bottle for your Majora Fight in case you don't need it for the Twinmold Fight. If you need it for the Twinmold Fight, it's bad. Okay, keep this bottle in your hands because you need it. And then perform, like, see up here. And aim for the center slope. So, like, you run past the torch thingy or the hookshot target and on the platform. Target and do a trick called Timestop. The way you do it is basically you need a bottle in your hand with a content you can use. And then shield, and 1 frame after you hit the button with a bottle. In my case, C left, and this is gonna happen. Now you got reverse controls, which means if you hold up, you're gonna move upwards, downwards, and if you hold down, he's gonna move forward. So you hold up in this case. This is bad. Okay. And if you want to cancel that, hit C up. One thing you need to be careful of is to not do time stop too fast after you target it, because if you do it too fast, you're gonna lock, and then you have to avoid out. Equip this and this, because you'll need to Weirdshot soonish. Okay. The next thing coming up is called Block Skip, because you skip blocks. There are a few ways to do this. Okay. I think I'm gonna show all of them. Or most, I know. The basic one is get in this corner, wait a little, shield and hold left and crouch step twice. Thanks, game. Release, target, hold the bomb over your hand, over your head, shield drop it, and get into this corner. I don't know, I don't like this strat. It's slow and it's meh. Like, you gotta make sure you're in the right position and you gotta wait out for, like, the animations to stop and everything, and that's just dumb. Another one is to enter this door. I think you shield turn like this. Then you hold the bomb over your head, shield drop it, put on Zora Mask, and do a recoil flip, but that one has to be frame perfect. So, you clip through this. You don't want to do that either. Like, at least I don't. I don't like this strat. There is another one where you, like, somehow go into this corner, shield drop it, and then do a recoil flip, and you'll make it past. Once again, I don't like it. I don't know. I like to prevent recoil flips wherever I can, at least for this one. The one I like is Ritzo strat, is like basically just are you really coming for me? It is. Go away. It is enter the door in the left. It is not too precise. You can like even enter here or Nah, not here anymore. Just like here. So the bomb hits you. Enter. Pull out a bomb and wait like 1.5 flashes. Oh, I need this. Wait like 1.5 flashes or 2. Put on Zora Mask, target the wall, and sight up left, and you're through. That's all there is. Can I somehow crash or get crushed or anything? I don't have Gorin Mask. Yeah, I should show this again. No, I killed it! Fuck. I'm gonna unload it. Yeah. Okay, let's do this again. Okay, either you're gonna bounce on the ground now and jump off with a slight angle up here, like this, and then you're up here. If you can't do this, there are 2 other ways. One is get grabbed by this hand. That's like the slowest. And it'll throw you up. Don't want to do that because it's like slow. If you fail, like, or if you can't do one of the strats, you can just like go in the water here, face away from the wall, target, and then put on Zora Mask, and you're gonna grab the ledge. Because you want this key. A fast way to get back into the tunnel, or like to get back, is whenever Link opens the chest, you're gonna get put into one, like he's gonna look at one direction. Usually it's this one. However, you want him to face this one. So either you turn, target, and then sight up, or you just target and sight up into the water, but sight up left in my case now, and then hold right away, because then you're gonna fall, like you're gonna hit the edge of the platform here, and then you're gonna fall down, in which like you can get back into the tunnel pretty fast. I think there is no fastest way. I don't know. I think you can get down here. And up here! By the way, this is a beautiful temple in 100%. Not as good as Great Bay though. Open this door. And do a weird shot. But kill these first. Personally, I don't know. You can just throw a bomb here and do a weird shot off of it. You might not want to do it if you're not too experienced with it. I'm just gonna do it now because I don't really have anything to show here. You can get any frame you want, and the distance also doesn't really matter. I'm probably gonna fail anyway. Or not. If you want bombs, you can kill these. Which is cool. If you don't want damage, you can just Hookshot them. I don't need bombs right now, but just for your information. Okay, here is the most ridiculous, stupid, retarded weird shot in this entire game, in my opinion. You have 2 options. You can get the first frame of the weird shot, which puts you under the ground, which means you're not allowed, like, you want to hookshot this chest over there. There's a wall here, obviously. Either you get the first frame of the weird shot, which puts you under the ground, which means you shouldn't be too close to the wall, because otherwise you can't aim for it. Oh great, I'm a woman and I can't drive was just added to MLPs. Great. Historical moments. Or you get second frame or third frame or fourth frame, and that puts you like in that weird shot in which you can go through walls, and then you kind of want to be close to this one. But if you're too far away and you get that one, you can't go through that wall. So this is kind of like either you buffer or you have like consistent frames and something. Okay, most people go for the one where you can go through walls because you have more frames for it and it's like more consistent. something I used to do, and you really shouldn't because it crashed for me once. Usually people say, unlike the English version, the Japanese version can't Weirdshot crash. This is not entirely true. If you're touching a wall, when doing a hookshot, when doing a Weirdshot, there is quite a good chance of crashing for some reason. So you want to look like face, like, at least not the wall. Some direction, but not the wall. Just don't face the wall. So yeah, what I like to do is, like, when I come from here, I target, go up here, and then do the Weirdshot, and then you can go through the wall here. Just putting on Zora Mask so I can show the other way. If you don't like that, if you're like more familiar with either buffer because you don't want to buffer additional frames, or you're like better with first frame Weirdshot, then you want to go here. And then you can aim like this, which is also cool. But it's slower because you have to aim for the chest first. So, I don't know. Whatever you like, but just make sure you get the frame you want. There are always hearts in these pots, so you might want to grab them. That just sounded like there is someone in the hallway here. I don't like that. But it always sounds like that, so whatever. Okay, what I usually equip here is fire arrows and Ocarina. What pros equip here is bomb shoes and fire arrows. So apparently I'm bad at this game, just like I said before. What you can do is you can death warp at the Goht Fight here. But you shouldn't. And I'm not gonna do that. Okay, I should have said something else. I just realized how smart I am. You might want to equip the Hookshot rather, if you're not too used to the invincibility frames of your rolls. Because the fast way is to not stun him with your Hookshot. You can, like when he charges at you, you can stun him with your Hookshot. And then you can shoot fire arrows at him, which deals lots of damage, way more than you deal with jump slashes. If you roll towards him, you can just shoot at him, because when he didn't hit you, he's gonna be like, whoa, where is he? And even though you're just like standing in front of him, you can just hit him. Why no death warp? Because I'm bad at it. I usually die. I don't know. Like, I usually die before I'm supposed to die. Just, I don't like it. I don't know. So yeah, I'm gonna show both. Like, he charges at me, and charge Hookshot, shoot arrow, and get hit. Hello? My brain is literally not working right now. Okay. As you can see, you can either stun him with a Hookshot, which is slower, or you can roll into him and not get damage. And if he does this, just walk a few steps forward and then turn around, because he's just gonna spawn in the spot where he stood. Meh. I'm tired. Open the chest and you get the light arrows. And you're almost done. You're almost done. You're almost done with this awful category. Why am I saying awful? They're worse. Not in this game though. Okay, soar out or death warp. Death warping just leaves you with 3 hearts. Don't like it. Soaring out is 10 seconds slower. Okay, I'm low in arrows. So I'm gonna buffer this Weirdshot. Oh, I'm low in magic too. So you're gonna do a weird shot and hit the emerald, which is right there. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Roll! Hold left. Hold left. Bow input. Only target. Nothing. And aim. The emerald is just in the center. If you really need a visual cue for it, look at the textures of the block, like on the backside of the block. There's like on the top right of the center of the emerald, there's like a small corner of a square, a small white, and on the bottom left of the emerald where you can shoot, there's like a black corner thingy. So yeah, that kind of tells you where to aim. 23 hours for Twinmold. I love this. Red is ruby. Well, this is just an emerald for me. Or... I like emeralds. Screw you. It's a ruby. Okay. Whatever. Here's a cool setup I like doing. It is also by Fneur. It's like... there's always magic in those boxes, by the way. If you need health, you can go over there. Thanks, base thing. This looks weird. I never noticed that. Why does that look so weird? Nintendo, what did you do? Whatever. There in those boxes, there is health in there. Okay. Target this wall. Side up to the left and release the stick. Now do a dry roll and release target right away. Now jumps crouch step and turn right. Now you got the perfect angle basically. Side up to the right. Hold a bomb above your head, and now dry roll, shield drop and dry roll. Okay, here's another thing. You need to hold, like, you turn left then, and then you hold target, and you need to like see half of the bomb. And hold forward. Once the bomb started hitting you, hold forward. Why did I just... I've never seen that, and I've ran 100% of this stupid game so many times. Like, what the fuck, dude? Okay, whatever. Again, for Song of Time storage. A quick way is enter this door through the center. Quick draw your sword, side up to the right, slash, a stab, forward. Now do a right slash. Like, slash while holding to the right, basically. And at the end of this, hit Ocarina. Like, pretty much at the last frame of that slash. And then play Song of Time. Now you have, like, no sound, which is stupid, or whatever. Oh god. Okay, here are a few ways. You have 2 ways to do this. Just for your information, the boss key's over there, if you need it. And up there is Giant's Mask. You won't need it. And the boss room is back there. Here is Wizrope. You're gonna get a fairy there, so not really useful. I'm gonna vote out. Okay, you have a few ways to do this. Which one am I going to show you? There's a slow and a fast way, and I can't show both because I don't have enough explosives, which is bad. So, slash and get ISG here. Use that bomb to sight up off. Okay, there is that line to the right of Link's head. Like, you can see these patterns, these squares, which have lines in between. Now sight up to the right. side up to the right, and shield drop a Chew, like, do another hover, before you hit the line on the right. Like this. And now, side up again to the right, and then you can untarget when you're, like, here. Because I can't see up right now because I'm not targeting. Whatever. Where I am right now, there is no seam under, like, there is no ground under this. While on the other stuff, there is walls, so you can only get past this wall if you're at the spot where I am right now. So only if you go, like, through this, like, yeah, here. So now you're gonna turn by 180 degree. Hello, let me turn. Thanks. And backflip down, and then hover again. Like this. If you need a good camera here, pull out your bow and roll. Do a maximum of 5 hovers here. Make sure you're not too far behind, because if you are, then the pods will try to attack you and you'll soft lock. Or, no. You're starting to shield the attacking pods and you'll soft lock, which is not good. Okay, you want a mega flip here. Again, glitch tutorial thingy. Roll between 6th and 7th flash. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Shield drop roll. Has frame. Like this frame. Trigger a buffer a backflip. 1 frame. It looks like this. Release everything, and once you're past it, use a shield drop a Chew again. Okay, now you just use all your Chews for backflips. Like, just hover your way to the boss room. And you're there. This is easy, kinda. You're gonna need some practice for this. Okay, I have a problem now. Okay, I'm gonna try it like this. Hold up left. This is gonna give you the perfect angle for a double shot, like for a double hit. And mash the fire arrow button. Hold up and hit. Okay, I didn't hit. Okay, I'm gonna explain it. What I'm doing here is I'm using fire arrows for the blue one, for the blue Twinmold, and light arrows for the red one. They both are based on, like, they both have elemental weaknesses. For example, the blue one gets triple the damage from fire arrows, and the red one gets triple the damage from ice arrows, which I don't have. So I'm going to use light arrows because they deal double the damage to both of them. So you hold up left. Oh, that's cool, I didn't know that. So you hold up left, and Link's gonna, like, walk up left. And then you just aim up, and then you can shoot for the tail right away. You can only shoot for the tail, the face only works with Majoras Mask. And then you, like, aim slightly above the sand, like where Twinmold is, and you're gonna get the second hit. Each worm has 20 HP, and a basic arrow deals 2 damage. Yeah. So, fire arrows deal 6 damage to the blue Twinmold, which means you're only gonna need 3 fire arrows and 1 regular arrow to kill him. While light arrows deal 4 damage to the red one. So you're gonna need 5 light arrows or whatever you have left on arrows. So you want to get the blue one down to 2 health so you can finish him off last, basically. Because if you kill one of them, the other one's gonna get much faster and much harder to hit, in my opinion. So damage the blue one to down to 2 health, then kill the red one, and then kill the blue one. Unless the blue one comes in your way too often, then you might want to kill him because he's gonna ruin your run. And don't forget about storage. As you can see, I don't know if that's the blue one. I still don't know, so I'm not gonna... No, that was red. Apparently they love me today. That was hit number 2. If you're not sure if you're gonna hit, you can buffer. That was hit number 3. Now I can switch to light arrows because now I'm going for the red one. You might want to equip that. And something I noticed is you get hit less if you're standing on the middle. And they're less likely to protect themselves, which is also good. Well, or the blue one fucks you over. Could you please get out of my face? Thanks. Okay. Yeah, Phil. That's me. That's just me. Okay, get storage. Because once a boss is dead, you can't bring storage up anymore. And make sure to stand on an edge. Because if you stand in the center, the warp's not gonna come up. If you stand in the middle, of like one of the corners here, you can accidentally grab the heart container, and that's just the worst thing to happen. And the same procedure as in the beginning. Okay. I just wanted to split. I just hit my Xbox pad because I wanted to split. How many chews back, will it stop you? No, it will stop you. It's like this. When you enter the room before the boss room, you're like in a hallway, and you're hovering under this hallway, and there is like a large cylindric thing. So you hover when you're doing that Bosskey Skip. You hover under this under the hallway into the boss room, and you'll hit the wall of the cylindric or the sphere thingy where you're supposed to jump in. So you can't hover too far. That's not possible. Okay. It's time to finish this. You have 2 ways of doing this. I'm gonna show you both. Yeah. I'm gonna start with a fast strat, which is leave Cloc, grab a stick, and hope for a bomb drop. I don't know how much this saves. I think about 30 seconds. So again, the Baba strat here. To get the stick. And then hope for a bomb drop. Thanks, game. This is really appreciated. There you go. Okay. And then you would go in here. I'm gonna how am I gonna do this now? I'm gonna show the other part first, like the other way. Okay, let's assume you just started here. So you're going here. That's the safe way. And this way you get another fairy. And if you're not... I'm bad. Hello? And if you're not too confident in beating Majora with only one fairy, or with no fairy at all and only 4 hearts, then you might want to do this one. And if your PB is... not better than 145. So, you go in here. You grab a fairy. A stick. And 10 bombs. Am I gonna grab the stick now? You don't necessarily... I just realized you don't necessarily do that. I could also buy 10 shoes then. Thinking about it... Yeah, you definitely should buy 10 shoes. Yeah, you grab the stick. Grab this rupee. Go in here. And buy 10 shoes. Okay. You don't want to do exactly what I did, because then you just did both strats and that is slower than any of them. So you either go out and farm, or you buy the fairy and everything. Either way, you're gonna need the dog. Which is cool, because he's gonna run after you anyway, as a Zora. Okay. If you're low in health, you could grab this heart piece here. Well, you shouldn't though. Okay, let's go with a fast strat first. I'm gonna explain the fast strat first. This is gonna use 4 hovers. Go up here. Get ISG of the dog. And do a somewhat height hover. So you're not gonna fall down again. Target the dog. And do now a complete height hover. And turn. Do another hover. I don't want to do that now. Do another hover backwards, and then you're gonna make it. Like, it's super easy. Okay, and now for the safe strat. I want this one. Okay, store a slash for this, because otherwise you'll have a problem. Throw up the dog. Get ISG. Turn around. And jump in. So basically you just do one hover that is in between length and height at the beginning, so you don't fall down again. And then a height hover so you don't get much distance. And then you basically do 2 distance then you turn and do 2 distance hover towards the clock tower, and then you're gonna make it in. Yeah. All you need to know, I guess. And with a choose, that is basically the safe strat, because you have 10 choose. Like, if you fail once, you can do it again. You can do a super slide though then, but I don't know if the time like you get for the choose actually makes up for the time of the super slide. I don't know. But this one should be safer for you, especially if you're like having trouble with timing bombs and everything. Okay. Thanks, Aurelia, but I'm not doing a run. Play Oath of Water and you're almost done. I am streaming for 4.5 hours already. It is 6:30 AM. I don't know if I should set an alarm clock or not. Like, if I'm gonna go to bed now, or if I'm gonna go to bed at like 7 AM, I'm not gonna get up before 3 PM. I hate my sleep schedule, you can't believe it. Like, thinking about it, before I lived alone, I was used to getting up at like 8:30 AM, even on the weekend. And I could never understand people that can sleep for longer than like 10 AM. Okay. I'm tired. Well, there's only one fight left. And that one's like RNG. Pure RNG. Well, not pure RNG. I'm just tired. I'm gonna do it fast. I'm gonna explain how to do it safe, but I'm gonna do it fast. Because first off, I think my dorm mates already hate me for talking loudly like this all the time. And I want to go to bed. I really want to go to bed. I'm not alone! Yeah, I'm gonna cut out some parts tomorrow, like Snowhead, and then I'm gonna upload it to YouTube. Where's my... okay. Okay. I'm gonna do 5 no reset rounds tomorrow, I guess. Or like today, after I got up. Dude, I have like nothing to eat here, do I? And it's still, those doors are open. Kill me. What am I gonna do now? Well. Guess I gotta back up to like the reserve stuff I have here. Not reserve, it's like backup stuff. Fuck! Am I British? No. I'm German. Okay, Super Slide. Like I said in the beginning, if you can do inverted camera consistently, you probably have an advantage. You might have like a second advantage here, because you can do this, and then you can slide up all the way here, up here, and you see when to stop your super slide, which is here. Okay, talk to that guy. And your equips are gonna be light arrows and a stick and Zora Mask. Open these. Well, you don't want to open that one. At least I don't want, because I have light arrows already. Okay. First phase has 2 attacks. The first one is a fucking Beyblade mode, in which he doesn't really take damage and is too fast to get damage in any form. And the second one is a laser attack, which burns the Zora and deals 1 health of damage. Okay, that was a good start. You want to throw the fins at him and shoot him with light arrows the entire time, except at the end, like the last hit. He needs 4 hits to die. Oh, that is terrible. I don't think I can hit him. Okay, I did. If you can't hit him at the beginning, and he starts to use his laser attack, you should definitely unequip the Zora Mask. And, uh-oh, I'm gonna get hit. No, I didn't. And, run around as human, because then you can't burn and the fight won't get reset. What the fuck are you doing there, Majora? This is not what good masks do. That was weird. Okay. Do I have Zora Mask on? Please tell me I do. You want to have Zora Mask on here because then you can like run up left or just stand in place and use your magic shield. And eventually Majora will run into it. She didn't. Okay. If you want to really play safe, kill all the remains now. And do this with fire arrows. The reason why you're not killing them before is the laser attack of Majora. It's gonna, like, of the first phase. It's gonna delay everything if the first phase goes nuts. So you want to get rid of the first phase as soon as possible. I'm not gonna do that now. And yeah, as I said, you want to get rid of your magic as soon as possible. Oh my god. I had a fight at an event. That was the worst fight ever. Majora just kept attacking. Okay. Once you got it down, jump slash with your stick to store the damage. And go for the feet with crouch steps. If you did not go, like if you went for the bomb drop, you wouldn't have a fairy in your real bottle right now. If you have only one heart or less, you should definitely use your fairy now. As you can see, I have a real bottle there. Okay, I'm out of magic. As you can see, I can't shoot light arrows anymore. But Majora's Wrath is gonna treat my arrows still as if they were light arrows. Information here is Majora's Wrath does not dodge light arrows. You shoot a light arrow and Majora's Wrath does usually not dodge it. But now that I'm out of magic, I only have usual arrows, but since it's still light arrows equipped, Majora's Wrath does not dodge them. And now you can stun lock. Whenever the fist is on the ground, you can, whenever his fist is on the ground, you can crouch step. If it wouldn't push me off all the time, which never, well, happened once before. Look at the arrow flying. Or I'm slow. Oh my fucking god, are you kidding me? Yeah. This is another comedy thing, I guess. Okay. Yeah, you see, like, the fist is going down to the ground, again, all the time. and shortly before the fist hits the ground of Majora, you're gonna stab again, and this will keep it stun locked. And it has 40 HP. Your stick deals 4. Like, any jump slash, you deal 4 damage with a crouch stab. So, you, yeah. You need 10 hits that way. And that's it. I'm done. Only took me 4 hours. Wow. Can I die now? I'm gonna upload that tomorrow. Dude, I don't know how long I should sleep. I think I'm gonna set my alarm to like 1:30. Then I'm only gonna get like 6 hours of sleep. Okay. I hope you liked the tutorial. You probably didn't. Nah, I don't know. I hope it helped a little. If you have questions or anything, put it in like the comment section, or spam me on Twitch, or spam me on Twitter, or spam me on AskFM, or spam me my chat on my stream. I'm not gonna say or because I don't know of anything any other way. Yeah, I'm done. I hope you kinda liked it. I hope it was kinda helpful. If it wasn't, then sorry for your wasted time. So, now that I completed this tutorial, I guess it's time for a new trick to be found, right? I'm out. Thanks everyone for watching. I'm just gonna cut it here, I guess.